We are live at Coletco for tonight's Facebook record sale. When you are on and watching, I would first like to congratulate you. You have entered the greatest portal of record buying offered here on earth. Tommy Flowers said, woohoo, first comment goes to Tommy Flowers. Craig got beat again. Craig, you're off your game. I don't know if you type all that in. You need to have it copied and paste. Debbie was third. Welcome everybody. Tuesday night, a new week here. A new week here at Coletco. But we've kind of already got started because I had a sale Friday night. And we were leaving that next morning to go to a concert. And pretty much if you bought something on Friday night, it's going to be on this week's. So, hi Chad, sorry I was late. I was watching a McCartney concert on YouTube. Jeff, I found somebody went to our concert and they did an amazing, it's like a 48-minute video. I watched about half of it last night. It is great. They got there at like 3 o'clock and they even was up on the hill where they could record the sound check. And of course McCartney was there at 3 o'clock, I guess, doing that sound check. He did some songs I've never even heard him do live, like Ram On, and but that's pretty cool. And then he filmed like half the concert and cut up into little segments and posted it on YouTube. So that was pretty cool. I hadn't even shown Seth and Tanner yet, but I'm glad that people were there that will take the time to actually film. I wasn't on my phone much at all, and that films those long segments, and then they post it to YouTube. They post it to YouTube so everybody can watch it because, you know, 5 years from now we'll be like, hey, where's that at? So, okay, I'm going to get started showing new vinyl as always. New vinyl arrivals. I got several pre-order announcements. I'm going to wait until everybody's on, especially if we have any new viewers. We got several announcements for this week's schedule. We got an in-store promotion going on for all of our locals that may be watching. Or if you're out of town and you're thinking about traveling here, this weekend is going to be a great time to make a trip to Coletco. I'll tell you why in a little bit, in just a few minutes. I'll make that announcement. I didn't even post it last night because I wanted to make it first here. So this was the first record. This was our thumbnail image of the night, which means I hold it up in front of the camera. Whatever's on the camera as soon as we go live is what's like the thumbnail, which means it's like the screenshot that everybody clicks on. So what better one than a restock of Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Now, this one I've marked the same price as our US copies because we still got a stack of the US copies. They're $34.99, but this is the UK pressing. And it feels a little bit different. I've handled enough of these. This feels a little bit different, but this is Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here. Now, why is it in a black jacket? This is how it originally came. If you're not familiar, this is the cover where the two guys are shaking hands and one of them's on fire. That's that Pink Floyd album. It has Wish You Were Here on it. Shine on You, Crazy Diamond. Welcome to the Machine. Is this the U.S. pressing?
Yeah, I'll tell you the fine print.
Yeah.
US.
Right here, Ed has handed me a U.S. pressing that we got earlier this year, a big restock on. But yeah, pretty much the same thing. Bernie Grundman. And it's just right here in the fine print. One's UK and one's US. So if you want a UK copy, those are $34.99. If you want a US copy, they're the same price. And they're pretty much the exact same record. Now, why should you buy this? Because Pink Floyd, copies of Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, are extremely difficult to find in good condition. Let me rephrase that. They're extremely difficult to find when they're quiet. Meaning, we have them. I've had copies I've seen people open, and they're still a little noisy. These are very quiet, especially for an album like this, Shine on You, Crazy Diamond. Y'all know how quiet that song is. Welcome to the Machine when it first comes on. The other part of Shine on You, Crazy Diamonds, part 6 through 9, Wish You Were Here. This is a quiet Pink Floyd album. It really don't get very loud at all, except maybe during Have a Cigar. So, if you're a Pink Floyd fan, even if you have the OG, give this a chance. Leslie Sylvie is going to give it a chance. $34.99 is how much they are. That's my Pink Floyd pitch for tonight. We also have some killer auctions. I have one order that I found behind the counter that a guy didn't pay for from back in February, from back during the Knoxville Metal Collection night, and we're going to have to go ahead and resell that. I've given them 2 or 3 extensions, but time to resell. Primus and the Chocolate Factory with the Fungi Ensemble. This is $27.99. A twisted reimagining of the 1971 classic chocolate brown vinyl Primus is $27.99. So I guess this is some kind of Primus chocolate Willy Wonka type deal. I don't know. Doug ordered this. He probably could tell you more about it. I don't know if he's watching, but that's pretty cool. And I need my sheets. Are you keying those in right now, Seth?
No.
Okay, let me just have the whole stack then. Stone Temple Pilots. Finally, another restock. What did you do with it? Tanner has it.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to need all these. Okay, Stone Temple Pilots. If you just joined us, we're going to do this first bin of new vinyl, and then I'm about to start putting up some auctions. STP Unplugged. By the way, this is not an official label pressing, just so everybody knows. $28.99. It's on colored vinyl. Stone Temple Pilots Unplugged. I've sold over 50 of these now. I think actually getting closer to 75. I had a waiting list for it, which is Kelly McDonald, Michael McQuiston, Jennifer Chandler, Corey Wade, Mark Chesler, Joe Barrio, Sherry Darnell, and then Jason Byrne. If you're watching, I got you one pulled. So Kelly McDonald, Michael McQuiston, Jennifer Chandler, Corey Wade, Mark Chesler, Joe Barrio, Sherry Darnell, and Jason Byrne. And I've got 2 left to sell. One goes to Eric Fisher, and one goes to Eric Beck. Also, was the Primus $27.99? Yes, Kristen, Primus is $27.99. She said if sold. So sell that to Kristen Barnett. And Nick Pullen, I am fresh out of STP again. I think when I reorder that will make over 100 copies of that we've sold. Primus is out on tour playing Fairwater Kings by Rush from front to back. Wow. Yeah, that was just at the Ryman not too long ago, so I forgot I missed that. Okay, so there's the STP sheet. We're done with that. Next is Madonna True Blue. Madonna True Blue. So give Joe Barrios to Nick Pullins. Now, when I say unofficial, this stuff is coming from a major distributor. We order records from 2 or 3 of the country's biggest distributors, and they offer these. Now, I think, if you want to classify it, yes, it is, quote, an unofficial, but these things are coming from distributors that ship the records all across. I mean, I've seen these in shops and for sale all over the country, so don't think it's like a, back alley bootleg. It comes from a very reputable distributor. We order from the 2 biggest in the country. So, and they offer them for sale. So we buy them, and we've sold a lot of them. So, just so you know, Joe, and anybody else that's bought one. Madonna True Blue is $28.99. Madonna True Blue is $28.99. And this was from some Friday stuff that I had shown. Stacy Brown and Brian White. I've already got you one pulled. Madonna True Blue. Stacy Brown and Brian White. Madonna True Blue. If you wasn't watching Friday night, that's a new restock we got in. It's her 1986 album reissue with poster. Live to Tell, Papa Don't Preach, and Open Your Heart. Madonna. I've got one left to sell. That is sold to Debbie Blair. Madonna. And then there is there's the waiting list for that one. And that was Brian White and Stacy Brown. I've already got you one pulled. I think this is the first time I've offered this live. This is the first time I've offered this one live. The Clash Combat Rock. It's called The Clash Combat Rock. The People's Hall. It's a triple LP special edition that includes unreleased tracks. These are $64.99. $64.99. Now, we had a pre-order, and we were allocated, and luckily, the rest of them came immediately. So, we have Christopher David, Josh Duvall, Paul Brothers, and Wyatt Akins. Y'all were on the original post pre-order. The rest of the order came in Friday, so we got you down. Christopher David, Josh Duvall, Paul Brothers, and Wyatt Akins. But this is the only Combat Rock that is available in print right now. It's this 3LP Deluxe that includes unreleased tracks. and that is $64.99. The Clash Combat Rock, kind of a deluxe edition. I only have one left. Let's see here. More or less, it was STP Unplugged. Stacy, I'm glad you asked about tracking. Just so everybody knows, Media Mail, the last, I would say, 2 or 3 weeks has been very, very messed up. Very messed up. We order a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff shipped to us, and of course, we ship out thousands of packages a month. Media Mail, the last 2 or 3 weeks, they have had some major problems here in the Southeast and all over the country. So if you have ordered something from us and you're checking tracking, and it's like going to St. Louis, then Memphis, then back to St. Louis, it's very common. Don't get worried. Your package is probably just out somewhere in a warehouse or on a truck. It is very problematic right now. Can we check and see if we pulled a Primus for William Simmons last week? On that, it should be on the tickets if we did. If not, I'll go ahead and pull them one. I think we just pulled Doug's. I don't remember pulling you one, William, so I'll go ahead and lay that out. NXS Kick, big restock from last week, and we have got more in. NXS Kick, gatefold, that is $28.99. Also, Tanner, a couple people wanted on some waiting list. That was Paul Brothers wanted on the Madonna waiting list. Yeah, Paul Brothers wanted on the Madonna waiting list. But yeah, so mail is very bad right now. NXS Kick. I've got several people down for one of these already. Brian White, Zachary Franklin, Joe Cosentini, Matt Wermeyer, Tommy Green, John Sheehan, and Greg Preston. Y'all were on that last waiting list. So that is NXS Kick. NXS Kick, $28.99. That's been out of stock for a long time to be such a popular 8-time platinum album. Johnny Cash, his Hot Blue Guitar, and this is on colored vinyl. This is a reissue of his very first Sun record, which was the actual, I think, the very first record the very first LP Sun did. Has a lot of his early Sun hits, and this is $28.99. $28.99. Yeah, we have customers message us, and they're like, guys, my package is lost. Can we get a refund? And of course, I know y'all probably either. There's lots of sirens going by tonight. A lot of y'all are like, I would either like my records or I would like my money back. And it's kind of hard for us because we're like, we know it's going to get to you. It could literally just be like 2 months if something gets misplaced in a sorting facility. So what we usually do is just be like, I know it's a long time, but if something gets really misplaced, you may have to give it like a month, sometimes almost 2 months, and it will eventually show up. They will find it somewhere on a shelf in one of these major warehouses, and they'll get back going. So, Susie Breedlove, I've already got her down for Johnny Cash, Tanner. She's here on the waiting list. Hers is already pulled. Susie, you are on the wait list. So I have one Johnny Cash Hot Blue Guitar if anybody's interested. $28.99. That's another good question. Yes, Friday nights will be on this week's Invoice. I did that show late Friday night. There was no way I could get all that keyed in by myself, tagged and sorted before we sent out invoices. So there's a couple things that I think Tanner went ahead and added to some people's maybe that just had one, or did you key it all in? Kind of both, just...
It's all on this week.
It's all on this week's, okay. I didn't know how we did that. There were some people like, I just bought one thing Friday night, but I think we went ahead and decided it all goes on this week's because that's the most simplest thing for all of us. Madonna, Like a Virgin, that's another one of her reissues, $28.99. Madonna, Like a Virgin. We've been selling OGs of this stuff, and I was like, well, we need to get some of the reissues in stock. Madonna, Like a Virgin, and Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, $34.99. Burl Ives original soundtrack, $34.99. If I've missed anything in the comments, let me know. I don't think I have, though. Disturbed, 10,000 Fist is $29.99. By the way, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, we already have one down for Francis Drennan, Zach Biley, and Susie Breedlove. Francis Drennan, Zach Biley, and Susie Breedlove. We've already got you down for a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, Burl Ives. Disturbed, 10,000 Fist. Brian Dismore, Robert Johnson, Dallas Coop, and John Sheehan. Brian Dismore, Robert Johnson, Dallas Coop, and John Sheehan. We've already got you down for a Disturbed 10,000 Fist. I showed that for the first time Friday. Disturbed 10,000 Fist. I have 2 of those left. They're $29.99. 2 of those left, $29.99. The Beastie Boys, Swiss Cheese, St. Gallen Festival, Switzerland, 1998, $33.99. $33.99. We had a great time at the concert. And no Fred, no country stuff tonight, but I do have some country stuff to show. Actually, what I'm going to do is go ahead. Donnie Haney said auction. That's a good idea. I got to go ahead and start selling off this stuff. I'm going to go ahead and resell this stuff from... this was originally sold Knoxville Metal Collection Night, February 26th. And this guy had a big order, and we've been waiting, and we went ahead and had to decide to go ahead and resell his stuff. So it's a $500 or $600 order. We're going to be re-auctioning some of it right now. This is Metallica Whiplash on Megaforce Silver Label, OG as you can get. The grade on it is around a VG Plus. And we sold this at auction back on February 26th, and we're going to auction it again. And this side here, it looks like side B is really clean, which has Seek and Destroy on it, Phantom Lord, Jump in the Fire, Whiplash, Seek and Destroy, and Phantom Lord. That's like some of the best tracks off Kill 'Em All. $85 start on that. Metallica Whiplash, Silver Megaforce. And yes, this is the 84. This is the OG Metallica Whiplash. Copy, vinyl condition, VG Plus. We'll say the same on the cover. Not a lot of, just some shelf wear. No major splits or rotting or anything like that. $85 start on Metallica Whiplash. 1984. 1984. That's an $85 start. Auction, let's see. Robert Johnson said pass on Disturbed. He was on this list right here, Tanner. So we need to take him off. Robert Johnson, before Seth keys that one in. And I think I'm caught up in the comments. Okay, next new arrival is Foreigner Records. This is a Friday music reissue of Foreigner Records. And Foreigner Records is essentially a Foreigner Greatest Hits. This is like a reissue of an OG Greatest Hits. This is Friday music. We have one available. They're $39.99. Foreigner Records, $39.99. And Jerry Stone and Troy Robinson. I've already got one pulled for you. Jerry Stone and Troy Robinson. That's $39.99. And the Cars Self-Titled came back in print. The Cars Self-Titled, $28.99. And that's a reissue of their debut album. Just What I Needed, Best Friend's Girl, Good Times Roll. You should start out in the non-buyers in case they're on other. Oh, I know that one guy from a few weeks ago that had like 4 pre-orders on box sets, and he bought a bunch of auction stuff. I just seen him on multiple groups the past month buying stuff, and I don't know if he's not paying them either. He's probably not. So I need to reach out to some other fellow sellers and be like, hey, this guy, before he burns you and starts adding up a lot of stuff, you might want to go ahead and block him because he don't have any money. Joe Maynard, I've got you a Car Self-Titled pulled. Joe Maynard, I've got you a Car Self-Titled before. A Car Self-Titled pulled. The Metallica, I'm going to go ahead and say Michael Ling gets closer to a VG Plus. But we'll say because of what it is, and without me, I may have listened to this back in February. I really don't remember. But it has some scuffs on it. Non-feelers, of course. So we'll call it a VG/VG Plus. And I can promise you, I have right here in front of me what this thing brought the last time. I'm not starting this at what it sold for the last time. I'm starting it at almost $40 less than what it brought the last time. So that's an $85 start. Warren Zevon, that's glow-in-the-dark red vinyl. Includes Werewolves of London and Lawyers, Guns, and Money. That is $27.99. And Will Harper. That was one of my last sheets over here. Will Harper, I've already got one pulled for you. Warren Zevon. And what's next? It's a Dio. Ronnie's Birthday Show. Ronnie's Birthday Show, Milwaukee broadcast, 1994. Limited edition colored vinyl. This is a Ronnie James Dio live show from 1994. $39.99. $39.99. Doing some hits. Mob Rules, Holy Diver, Heaven and Hell, Rainbow in the Dark. $39.99. Jeff McIntosh first to Warren Zevon. I only have one, Jeff. I only have one, and that's to Jeff, and then David Howard and John Sheehan. Tanner, let's put them on a waiting list, please. The collection with the Black Crows. We're going Sunday to get that. Now we've got 80 more crates. You're about to see some of it right now. We've got 80 more crates of that stuff to show for tonight. But Sunday we're going to get 3,600 more LPs on Sunday, and then next Thursday we'll have another major sale. Dio goes to David Howard, Calvin Ward, and Jason Schott. That's on the Dio Birthday Show. Kevin Black Fox wants a Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and let's see. I think that's it right now. We have one Dio left, and I have another Disturbed album. This one's called The Lost Children. Official collection of Disturbed's B-sides and rarities. $28.99 for that one. Disturbed, The Lost Children. I only have one, two, how many do I have? I got three of them. 3 Disturbed, The Lost Children. I think that was originally a Record Store Day release. It is. And Pink, Misunderstood. And that's my last sheet. That is Pink and Troy Robinson. I had one pulled for you. Pink, Disturbed. Or, excuse me, Pink, Misunderstood. Disturbed goes to John Sheehan. Jerry Stone wants a copy of The Cars. I figured we'd sell out of these again. The Cars, $28.99. That's to Jerry Stone. Brian Dismore and Dustin Chandler wants a Disturbed, and we are sold out of those. Whoop, that's Dio. We are sold out of those as of right now. And Sherry Darnell wants Pink. Sherry Darnell gets Pink. So, one new box set that's actually been delivered. I've ordered a bunch because we've been selling the heck out of box sets, but I ordered some stuff, only stuff that was in stock. And the band has been, first let me pull Mike Massey's Cars before he gets lost in the feed. Mike Massey, I got you a Cars. The band has been reissuing 50th anniversary, and they've done them all except their biggest album, which is Music from the Big Pink. Music from the Big Pink. This is probably their second most popular album, Cahoots. Or no, this is just the band self-titled. Yeah. Which has, the hits, the two big hits on this is Up on Cripple Creek and The Night They Drove Old Dixie Down. This is the box set for it. 50th anniversary. They're $149.99. 50th anniversary Super Deluxe, newly remixed and remastered, high resolution surround sound, has Blu-ray, audio, 2 CD, 2 LP, which plays at 45 RPM with bonus tracks. It has their complete Woodstock performance in here. It has the complete Woodstock performance from the band. It has Rag Mama Rag 7-inch single, classic albums, the band documentary, booklet, liner notes, lithographs, and more. Sold to Sherry Darnell. If anybody else wants one of these, I'll probably order another one. Anyways, but if anybody wants to go ahead and secure one, they're $149.99. That is Sherry Darnell's. Pretty cool box set from the band. Whenever they do officially release music from Big Pink, I'll definitely post a pre-order on that. But it hadn't come out yet. So, okay, quick recap on our first bin and our only bin tonight of new vinyl. After this, if we're showing new vinyl, it's going to be from stuff from maybe Friday if you didn't get to watch as a recap. But Thursday is the big night for new vinyl. We're going to have a ton, as usual. Thursday night's new release night. So, Pink Floyd, the UK pressing of Wish You Were Here, $34.99. Last copy of The Clash Combat Rock, The People's Hall, Special Edition Deluxe, $64.99. I've got 3 copies of NXS Kick left, $28.99. Classic album. Need You Tonight, Devil Inside, New Sensation, Never Tear Us Apart. That's their biggest album. Johnny Cash, reissue of his very first Sun record on colored vinyl, $28.99. I Walk the Line, Cry, 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 Folsom Prison. Madonna, Like a Virgin, is $28.99. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, $34.99. By the way, these have had a price increase, which is weird, but I've noticed that on several things just this past week. Kelly McDonald on NXS. Dio, the last copy I have, Gary, is $39.99. Ronnie James Dio's Birthday Show, 1994, Milwaukee, $39.99, Gary. I've got 2 of these Disturbs left, plus the one Robert Johnson, so we've got 3 left. And that is Disturbed 10,000 Fist, $29.99. The Beastie Boys live show from 1998, that is $33.99. 1 copy of Foreigner Records left, which is a greatest hits. Cold as Ice, Double Vision, Head Games, Waiting for a Girl Like You, Feels Like the First Time, Hot Blooded, Long, Long Way from Home, Jukebox Hero, Dirty White Boy, Urgent. That is $39.99. Gary Hackett said Dio sold. Brian White, did you get an NXS? Let me check my list right up here. Brian White. Yes, you were first on the list, Brian. You're down for one. Paul Brothers wants an NXS. Can you get the NXS album after Kick? I will check. I need to try to check on their entire catalog, especially all their... I think they've actually had some pretty new releases, but I will check. And then I've got 2 copies of the Cars self-titled debut album. Let me read this track list. I still think this is one of the greatest debut albums of all time. Good Times Roll, My Best Friend's Girl, Just What I Needed, I'm in Touch with Your World, Don't You Stop, You're All I've Got Tonight, Bye Bye Love, Moving in Stereo, and All Mixed Up. This is great. We do have a Foreigner's great, or excuse me, a NXS Greatest Hits. Can we check that? Because those are actually in stock. I was going to show one tonight and see if anybody else wanted to order one. Okay, let's get showing some vintage stuff. If y'all were watching Friday night, I actually had 2 crates I was telling y'all about. I had 2 crates of stuff that I couldn't find. First, let me show this. Sean, this is $42.99. NXS, the very best. $42.99. 2 LP, cut at Abbey Road Studio, Need You Tonight, Never Tear Us Apart, and many more. $42.99. And these are in stock. I could have ordered some just last night, but I'm glad you mentioned that because I went over and I said, hey, we got one of those back from December still. I'll show it. If anybody else wants one, we can get those. And I think they're a few dollars more. They've went up since December. I think they're $46.99 now. Sean, if you want this one, it's $42. If anybody else wants one, I think they're... most new LPs, they've gone up $3, $4. I'll take that black crate right now, actually. This is stuff John just priced. Actually, let me flip through it right quick because there's a couple things in here I was going to auction. And let me get to that. We got some really good check condition stuff in here. There's a couple titles, though, I know if I don't auction, y'all would probably be mad at me. Because there's probably several of y'all wanting to buy it right now. And it'd be better off to auction it, so... And there's some stuff I see right now that I should auction that I'm leaving in here. So, little bit of both. Little bit of both. Stuff that could be auctioned. So, etc., etc. Okay. Tommy Green wants an NXS kick. Tommy Green wants an NXS kick. So, Tanner, that's going to be a waiting list. Or NSS hits. NXS hits. I'll order one for Tommy. I'll probably order a couple more to keep here in stock. And John Sheehan, I'll put you down for a Dio. I'm sold out, but I will order more of those because I wanted one myself. I love Ronnie James Dio. First bin of new arrivals. This is stuff John just priced on Monday. Check condition. These are all check condition. This sold, the Knoxville Metal Collection night, this sold at auction for $110. And, of course, we didn't get paid for it. I offered it tonight for an $85 start. No one's bid. If anybody wants to buy it right now, it's now a first-come, first-served record, or I'm going to keep it. I would definitely keep this if no one wants to pay $85 for it. Metallica Whiplash, first Metallica comment. It's now a first-come, first-served. I'm going to put that right over here. Here's some records I just pulled out of this bin. The first one here is a $1 start. It is a VG Plus copy, OG, of Tears for Fears, Song from the Big Chair. VG Plus. It has some very ugly, superficial marks on it. I think you can see it right there. It's a big scuff right across the record. You cannot feel it, and you cannot hear it. And that is a $1 start. Tears for Fears, Songs from the Big Chair, Shout, The Working Hour, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, Mother's Talk, I Believe, Broken, Head Over Heels, and Listen. That is an amazing piece of work right there. That's unbelievable. $1 start. VG Plus, by the way. VG Plus. John Sheehan gets the Metallica. John Sheehan gets the Metallica. Chris DeMoss, you were next. Tanner, we'll put that in for $84.99. Where did he go? He must step to the back. $84.99 on Metallica. Tears for Fears is up for bid. John Sheehan got the Metallica for $84.99. And here's something we don't get in very often in Billy Joel's catalog. This is Billy Joel's Cold Spring Harbor. This is his debut. This is his first album. Billy Joel, Cold Spring Harbor. Another $1 start. This one is a VG copy. Cold Spring Harbor. It's on Family Productions label. This is Billy Joel's first LP. VG copy. Going to have some light noise when you listen to it. Billy Joel, Cold Spring Harbor. $1 start. Don't see that one too often. And we got two record auctions going on, so let's just keep those rolling for right now. Make sure I hadn't missed any comments. John Sheehan got Metallica. Chris was next. Tears for Fears. 5, 10, 3, 12, 7, 20, 15, 17, 15, 22, 28. And we got Billy Joel 15 and John's at 30. We don't get that record in too often at all. A great way to start our check condition bin. It's a VG Plus, $79.99, but this is a OG green Warner Brothers label of the Grateful Dead Europe 72. Yeah, Europe 72. Let me show you what I mean by green. This is $79.99. OG solid VG Plus. Solid VG Plus. Near mint copies. I remember one of the first times I started really understanding a young Chad as a young record salesman and collector. I got a copy of that somewhere in like shrink wrap, and I auctioned it off years ago on eBay. And one of the first records I have that I thought brought over $100 back then, but it was pristine, and it was kind of an outlier for that to bring that much. This was before the vinyl craze, but I was like, wow, people are really into the Grateful Dead. Jim Anstan gets that. Billy Joel, I've got John Sheehan at 30, and I've got Stacey Duggan at 35 on Tears for Fears. Boston is a VG Plus, $24.99 with the common ringware that's on every one of the covers. Let's see what label. It's on the Orange Epic label. First press. VG Plus, $24.99, or I should say OG label. Let me get this card a little bit closer. Yes, Fragile is a VG Plus, $14.99. This is our first bin of the night. Check condition, first bin of vintage. This is a 7-digit Atlantic, which is a repress. VG Plus, has Roundabout on it. Long distance runaround. Classic album. Scandal. Warrior, featuring Patti Smythe. In shrink wrap and hop sticker. A VG copy for $9.99. VG for $9.99. Fleetwood Mac Penguin is a VG Plus, $14.99. Fleetwood Mac Penguin, VG Plus, $14.99. Tears for Fears is at 36. John's at 31 on Billy Joel. Mark Almond. Mark Almond is a VG Plus, $14.99. Ray Charles, Modern Sounds and Country and Western Music Volume 2 is a VG Plus, $14.99. And the best of Uriah Heep, VG Plus, $14.99. Any Japanese laying around? There is. First, let me show David Bowie since he just got exposed. David Bowie is a VG copy, $19.99. However, it's an orange label. VG copy, David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust, and the Spiders from Mars. That is $14.99. Sean, I do have some Japanese pressings. As soon as we wrap up these two, we're going to put a Japanese pressing up for auction. Right, Seth?
Correct.
Right. So, Billy Joel's at 31. 35, Debbie Blair wants Scandal. That's sold to Debbie Blair. Donnie Haney was first on Fleetwood Mac. And my feed moved up. Let me get my phone out. Donnie Haney was first to Fleetwood Mac. Retro Class Entertainment put Scandal, so Rydell, you were second on that. Leslie Silvey was first to Uriah Heep. And Sean Jones on David Bowie, sold to Sean Jones. And Billy Joel's up to 40 right now. Doug Kershaw, the Louisiana Man. Doug Kershaw is a VG copy, $9.99. Youthquake, Dead or Alive, VG Plus, $14.99. This has You Spin Me Round Like a Record. That is a VG Plus, $14.99. Al Stewart, 24 carats, VG Plus, $9.99. Sean Jones takes the David Bowie. I grab those up anytime I see them, especially orange labels.
You already got it.
I already have it. I've already pulled it. Okay. Sean Jones. Did he go to Sean Jones? Okay. Sean Jones, you got David Bowie. Cat People soundtrack, Giorgio Moroder. That is a VG Plus, $14.99. And Dean Martin, The Silencers. That is a VG Plus, $9.99. Joni Mitchell, Ladies from the Canyon or of the Canyon? Ladies of the Canyon. Ladies of the Canyon, VG Plus, $14.99. Okay, Billy Joel. Here's our auctions right now. Billy Joel, John Sheehan's at $50. This is an OG press of Cold Spring Harbor. It is a VG copy, Billy Joel, Cold Spring Harbor, but I can't remember the last time we've had one. Not easy to get. And then Tears for Fears. It's been a while since we've seen a bid on that. Greg Baldwin's at $36. It's a VG Plus, but it is OG. Songs from the Big Chair. I think one of the greatest... well, I guess you could say one of the greatest albums of all time, but definitely of the 80s. For sure of the 80s. John Barry on DM. That's Dean Martin. Sold to John Barry. So we'll say Billy Joel going once and going twice, and so is Tears for Fears. So is Tears for Fears. John Prine, Sweet Revenge. John Prine's a VG copy, $34.99. How'd you get Seth to work on Tuesday night? I don't know. I'm kind of shocked he's here too. Hopefully he don't make too many mistakes. Blue Cheer. This is a VG Plus, $39.99. Stacy had 38. Stacy, let me check that. 35, 36. You did have 38. Stacy's at 38. My bad. Stacy's at 38. 38. There's the Blue Cheer. It's a VG Plus. Vincibus eruptum. VG Plus, $39.99. So Stacy's at 38. Billy Joel's at 50, going once, going twice. About to say going twice, going three times. Tears for Fears, Stacy's at 38. If you're done bidding, say out. If you're still bidding, bid 39 or more to get back in. Chris DeMoss, the Sammy Kershaw it was Doug Kershaw, the Louisiana Man. It was Doug Kershaw. Fate's Warning, No Exit. This looks like it's from a radio station. VG Plus, $29.99. It's got WONY on it. Fate's Warning, No Exit. VG Plus, $29.99. John Burlingame is at 60 on Billy Joel. Wow, they really want that one. I knew it was going to be popular. They're not doing dollar increments. They're doing $10 increments. Shades of Deep Purple, VG Plus, $24.99. I like $10 increments. Shades of Deep Purple, VG Plus, $24.99. John says he's out. John Sheehan, that is. John Burlingame has it for 60. Okay, let's do some final calls. Stacy's at 38, going twice, going three times. And Billy Joel, Cold Spring Harbor, is John Burlingame, $60, going twice, going three times, now that John Sheehan is out. Alice Cooper Killer is a VG, $14.99. Obscured by Clouds, Pink Floyd. This is only a VG copy. $34.99. Has some ugly looking marks on it. Will play as a VG. Obscured by Clouds, Pink Floyd, $34.99. It's a VG Plus on Tears for Fears, Michael. VG Plus. Pink Floyd, sold to Wayne Carr. Born in the USA, the boss, Bruce Springsteen, he just announced a world tour. Now, I'm not really into Springsteen. Of course, I love Rosalita and Born in the USA and, Born to Run. But people's always told me, you've got to go see them live. It's like, a 5-hour show and, stadium tour. So it's one of those guys I'm not really into, but should I go see him? Probably. Has the original lyric insert with it. This is Born in USA. It's a VG copy for $9.99. A played copy. VG copy, $9.99. Wayne Carr got Pink Floyd. John Sheehan on Alice Cooper. Chris Wood wants Blue Cheer and Deep Purple. He's getting some 60s rock out of his system there. Blue Cheer and Deep Purple sold to Chris Wood Sr. And what released on the Dead or Alive? It's the full studio album. Youthquake, Dead or Alive. Epic label. VG Plus. It is Epic 26420. It is Epic BFE 0119. Okay, let's see. John Sheehan on Bruce Springsteen. All right, let's go ahead and sell these two auctions. John Burlingame got Billy Joe for $60, and Stacy Duggan got Tears for Fears, Song from the Big Chair. We have a sealed copy that is in our online inventory. We've got one sealed copy. If y'all are interested, I can bring it out of the back and we can put it up for auction at a $1 start. We do have a new sealed remaster copy that's still actually listed on our website. And I just found it last night. I was like, wow, this is still on our website inventory. This is now an out-of-print record. So, Courtney, you were second on Bruce Springsteen. If I could get my hands, I know I've got 3 or 4 more of those around here somewhere, but I don't know where they're at. Styx Cornerstone is a VG copy, $9.99. Fleetwood Mac Rumors, a VG Plus, $24.99. This feels like it has some stuff with it. It does. It has the original insert and VG Plus, $24.99. That's a very clean looking VG Plus. Fleetwood Mac Rumors. Rainbow on Stage with Hype Sticker featuring Richie Blackmore, Ronnie James Dio, Cozy Powell, VG Plus, $24.99. 2 LP with original inner sleeves. Looks like a German press. A lot of these are German presses, I see. That is a VG Plus, $24.99. Sherry Darnell wants John Prine from earlier. By the way, I know we don't have a lot of stuff on our website. I just started picking stuff from last night. A lot of stuff off the shelf that we got 10, 20 copies of. Make sure you get on there because we list stuff on our website. We sell out of it here on Facebook. We sell out of it here on the store. And there's like 1 copy always left on our website. Sometimes 2 copies. And we've had some people, every once in a while we'll get a random customer buy something from Hollywood, California, and it'll be a record out of print that's selling for like $100 on Discogs, and it'll still be on our website where we posted it 6 months ago for $28.99. So our link is on our Facebook, so make sure you check that out every once in a while. Sherry Darnell got John Prine. Mike Meir takes the Dead or Alive. Mike's been watching for a couple weeks now. I think that's, or a few shows at least. That's his first purchase. I think he's messaged our page though. Mike, make sure you've messaged our page. Dead or Alive is yours, Youthquake. Wayne Heat was first to Rainbow. Wayne Heat was first to Rainbow. Charles Hauntz gets the Rumors. Alan Jonathan, you were second on Rainbow, so Wayne Heat was first. Charles gets Rumors. Alan was next on Rainbow. Walt, you're second to Dead or Alive. And Eddie Passir, Metal. I don't have Metal in here. I had Obscured by Clouds. The website should be Collect Company. Is it our full name, LLC? Yeah, it's Collect Company, all spelt out, LLC.com. I've been in negotiations to buy CollectCo.com, and it's very expensive. Somebody else owns it, CollectCo.com, and we offered well into the thousands for it, and they still turned us down. So I don't know if they're trying to gouge us or what the deal is. So we unfortunately right now have a very, it's not the website name I want, but we're still trying to get a shorter name. Whitesnake, Slide It In. Whitesnake is a VG Plus, $24.99. Whitesnake, Slide It In, VG Plus, $24.99. Otis Spawn, Crying Time. Otis is VG Plus, $19.99. Thin Lizzy, Bad Reputation. Thin Lizzy is a VG copy, $14.99. And 10,000 Maniacs, Blind Man Zoo. That is a VG copy, $12.99. Fate's Warning, Kelly was a VG Plus, $29.99. Mia, I will show some jazz tonight. I will show some jazz. Donnie Haney wants Whitesnake. So did Donnie Haney. Alan Jonathan wants Otis. Scott Hawley wants Thin Lizzy. By the way, some of this is from the Birmingham collection, and I've got a couple surprises tonight. Make sure you don't get off anytime early tonight. we're pulling stuff from the Birmingham collection. There's records like this and like this from the, not everything in the Birmingham is OG Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, and Pearl Jam. He had some amazing, just classic 70s, 80s, 60s records, stuff like this. So that's the stuff we're going to be showing every show from now for a long time is stuff from this guy's collection. So, okay, Donnie Haney got Whitesnake, Alan got Otis, Scott Hawley got the Thin Lizzy here in my hand. That is sold to Scott. Tracy McFadden was next. Then Kelly Cook said, take on the Fates Warning. That's sold to Kelly Cook. Robert Johnson wants the 10,000 Maniacs. And Kristen Barnett, you were second. Last two records in this first bin. The Judds, Rockin' with the Rhythm. No, this isn't the one from the Fred Goodwin collection. This is one we found in the back. It's a VG copy for $14.99. Lou Reed, The Bells. Lou Reed, The Bells is a VG Plus $24.99. Stacy Metternich first to the Judds. And David Cordell was second. Extra thick sleeves. I don't have a Bengals hits, but I do have those MoFi sleeves. They're in that black crate right over there. If I can see those, I'll show them. I only got 2 packs left. Only have 2 packs left. Lou Reed, The Bells, VG Plus $24.99. Here's what's left in this first vintage bin. First vintage bin. Lou Reed, The Bells, Styx Cornerstone, Joni Mitchell, Ladies of the Canyon, Randall Lester wants Styx. Right here, that's sold to Randall Lester. Cat People, we have Al Stewart, 24 Carats, Doug Kershaw, Louisiana Man, Ray Charles, Modern Sounds and Country Western Music, Volume 2. This is an older pressing. I can tell you just by the cover and the weight of the vinyl. Yeah, very nice looking VG Plus on Ray Charles. That is a VG Plus $14.99. Mark Almond is a VG Plus $14.99. And here's a couple surprises. We still got a Yes Fragile. And we still got a Boston self-titled on orange label. Boston is $24.99 VG Plus. Yes Fragile was a VG Plus $14.99. And Sherry Darnell wants Lou Reed. Let me grab those packs of MoFi sleeves, Sean. Let me grab those packs of MoFi sleeves. You have those Japanese pressings ready?
Yeah.
All right. We're ready for 2 more options. Where's the first one? Just one. Pristine?
Yeah.
All right. Sean, MoFi sleeves. This is a 50 count. These are 4 mil though. These are as rigid as I think they make. I think there's 5 mil out there, but I've never offered them. I've never seen them for sale wholesale where I could buy them and mark them up, order 100 packs or however they offer them in a case. I've only ever seen 4 mil wholesale. But that's MoFi quality, and that's $23.99. We sold a bunch of those. Queensryche Japanese pressing. This is Queensryche self-titled Japanese press, pristine, $70 start. Queensryche self-titled Japanese press, $70 start. Sean wants that. Lou Reed went to Sherry Darnell. Sean wants a pack of MoFi sleeves. That's a pack of 50 for $23.99. And William Simmons wants a pack. I can still get more of these. So, Donnie Haney, I'm now sold out. Let me know if you want on a waiting list. I'm going to order more of those. And somebody wanted Big Fudge inner earlier. If I can go get a pack of those to show, we probably can sell some inner sleeves. And we have other brands too. So, Donnie, I'll have to get you one. There's something in the bottom of this bin. It's a sign. It says Bluegrass Vintage. Huh. That probably came from no telling where.
Leslie Sylvie commented yes.
Leslie Sylvie commented yes. I must have missed that. Let me scroll back up. Leslie did comment yes. Leslie Sylvie, you get yes fragile. David's at 70. Paul Brothers also wants MoFi sleeves. And Gary Hackett says he wants a copy of Black Sabbath. Let me go see if I have one up here. He wants a copy of this right here. We've got a bunch of these if anybody wants one. This one's sold to Gary Hackett. Gary Hackett, Black Sabbath, Heaven and Hell, 2 LP, with the bonus live and rarities disc. If anybody else wants one, this is one of those records that I seen somebody randomly just bought on our website. For some reason, Heaven and Hell is available everywhere, but or Mob Rules, but this one not so much. We still got a bunch of them too. Paul Brothers wants on the MoFi list. Alexandria White, we'll put you down for a pack of Big Fudge. And Woods, Felix, I'll have to get you a Stones box set. And Debbie Blair wants gay folk sleeves. That's a lot. Tanner's going to write it all down there. Tanner can do, he's a very good multitasker. Unlike Seth. Seth, you get Seth multitasking, it's just, you're asking for a disaster. All right. Heaven and Hell is $34.99. Heaven and Hell is $34.99. There's a couple things. Here's a new bin of vintage. There's a couple things in here I wanted to auction off. What's that? Oh, he wanted volume 4. My bad. My bad. Yeah, we still got volume 4. Yeah. Yeah, we got volume 4 still in stock too. $33.99. This is Gary Hackett's, not Heaven and Hell.
Correct.
Yeah. I'll put it over here. I'll show it again later. Thank you. All right. Let me see what else is in here. Well, yeah. That. John put stuff in here. He's like, there's some stuff in here you definitely want to auction. Then I'll have to go through it. And there might be a couple more, but oh yeah, this right here for sure. And that. OG, that's from the Birmingham collection. Mechanical Animals. All right. Gary Hackett, I got you down for volume 4. Sean, I got a volume 4 Sabbath box set. Do you have anything, Nothing But Thieves? No, I don't. Do you have any Knoxville Unpaid? Yes, a few more, Michael. First, let me take care of these over here. I got definitely some good auction stuff. So Queen's Rock is at $70 with David Howard. I think this is, it's been, if I have had an OG, it's been a long time and I don't even remember it. This is a foreign press though. It's Slaughter, Stick It To Ya, 1990. This is a Brazil pressing, I believe. Slaughter, Stick It To Ya, 1990 Brazil pressing. Slaughter, 1990 Brazil pressing, Stick It To Ya. This is a $70 start. Slaughter, Stick It To Ya. Not a Friday Music reissue. This is a 1990.
Was this 60?
That one was 60.
Okay.
Billy Joel was 60. Yeah. $70 start on Slaughter. So $70 for Queen's Rock, David Howard going once, going twice, and $70 on Slaughter. Okay, I think I'm caught up. Let's start showing some stuff in here, and then we'll wrap up these auctions, and I'll keep 2 auctions going, maybe 3. Let's do 3. I got another $1 start right over here to do. I got a VG copy, OG VG copy. Hold on a second. I say that, then I got to check to see if it's a club. I get it. I always say OG just because it's not a reissue, but you got to know if it's a club or not. This isn't a club pressing. Def Leppard High and Dry. Def Leppard High and Dry. Original inner sleeve. It's not a club.
Yeah.
That should give it away. It has a price tag on the front. And it's a VG copy. We'll have some light noise. I see some superficial scuffs, but we're going to do that for a $1 start. Def Leppard High and Dry. So 3 auctions going. We're about to end Queen's Rock though. Slaughter just got a couple bids. $1 start on Def Leppard. Queen's Rock, self-titled Japanese pressing, pristine. David Howard at $70. Going twice, going 3 times. Let's go through this bin. Urban Cowboy soundtrack is $19.99. The cover is about a VG with some ring wear. Has original inner sleeves, and the vinyl is near mint. Near mint minus, I guess I should say. I always say near mint minus. That is Urban Cowboy soundtrack, $19.99. Def Leppard, 15, 10, 10, 10, 5, 25, 16, and 5. Lots of people on Def Leppard. I see Marty Ellis at 25, though, high bid. And David Howard said sold. Give it about 30 seconds, David. These are the 3 brands of inner sleeves I have. Our most popular is Big Fudge. I think people just like the name, Big Fudge. $23.99. That's for they're all $23.99. It's just your pick of brand. They're all 50 packs and they're all $23.99. You can have Big Fudge. You can have sound sleeves, which is by Bags Unlimited, or you can have vinyl style. That's your 3 brands. Vinyl Style, Sound Sleeves, or Big Fudge. These are the anti-static. Someone asked where they were made. They were made... Big Fudge is made in China. Sounds Unlimited is made in China. And Vinyl Style is made in... it don't say. Vinyl Style don't say. So you can just assume they're made in China. I don't think I've ever seen any record sleeves not... I guess there are some made in the USA. I don't know. I've never noticed that, or I never looked. But that's your 3 brands. Alexandra White, there's your Big Fudge. I think Alexandra wanted Big Fudge inner sleeves, Tanner. Alexandra, I think, wanted Big Fudge inners. Debbie Blair wanted a pack of gatefolds. You might want to tag that. Alexandra, let me know. I think...
He said I'll take a pack of gatefold as well.
Okay.
I didn't know which. I didn't know
inner
which
sleeves. Okay. So those are for sure Debbie Blair, Alexandra White. And we have more of these available. These are gatefolds. So these are for your albums that have a gatefold. They open up. You can slide them in there, and you can leave them in a sleeve and still open the gatefold. This is a pack of 25 for albums, LPs. Pack of 25 is $21.99. So that's Debbie Blair's, Alexandra White's. Jeff McIntosh wants a pack of Big Fudge, and they're still bidding on Slaughter. And Alexandra wants a pack of inner and gatefold, Big Fudge. Chrissy Clark got Urban Cowboy, Tanner. Chrissy Clark on that. That's sticker price out of the bin. David Howard gets Queen's Rock for $70. That is sold to David Howard. He'll like that. And then high bid right now on Def Leppard. High bid on Def Leppard is Marty Ellis is at $25. This is a VG copy in shrink wrap. Original inner sleeve, OG, not a club, of Def Leppard High and Dry. Marty's at $25, and Slaughter is still getting bids. Michael Ling is at $92. This is a 1990 Brazil, but it is a 1990 of Slaughter Stick It To Ya Brazil pressing. That is $92 right now with Michael Ling. And Eric says he's out. So we'll say Slaughter going once, going twice. The Weather Girls, it's Raining Men, 12-inch single, $14.99, master mixed sleeve. David Sanborn, Heart to Heart. David Sanborn is $9.99. Randy Van Warmer, Terraform, is $9.99, gold stamp promo on the front. Rod Stewart, A Night on the Town, is $14.99 for Mr. Rod. Tony Arata, Changes, with an MTM Music Group sticker on the front, $19.99, gold stamp promo. Tony, this is obviously his solo album, but big songwriter, wrote a lot of stuff for Garth. Paul Montaigne, Conceptual Vessel, $14.99. Michael Dinner, Tom Thumb, The Dreamer. There's some stuff in here, I don't know what it is. $14.99. Helen Reddy and Dusty Springfield and Shirley Bassey. Helen Reddy, Shirley Bassey, and Dusty Springfield, $9.99. That's a Pickwick record. Red and Murphy, Riding Around on Saturday Night, $9.99. Melissa Manchester's Greatest Hits is $9.99. And Herbie Mann, Bird in a Silver Cage, that is $14.99. Millie Jackson, An Imitation of Love, Millie Jackson, $14.99. Introspection, Theus Van Leer, $14.99. John Barry wants RWW. I think that was RVW. Rusty, that sounds familiar. We're close to it. Randy Van Warmer, maybe? Yeah, I think that's sold to John Barry. Melissa Manchester. The Monkey's Head. This is a Rhino reissue, though. Monkey's Head. Don't see that too often in any form, though. It is a Rhino reissue. OG of this. Not easy to get. The Monkey's Head, $24.99. These are non-check condition. Non-check condition here, but that is a Rhino reissue. Let's see. Dairy Queen. George, the one with Dairy Queen there on the front. Red and Murphy. It is $9.99. $9.99. Do you have new Def Leppard album for pre-sale? The one that comes out Friday? Yes, those have already posted and shipped. But I will have a few extras to sell Thursday night. Monkey's Head. Tigers of Pantang. Tigers of Pantang, The Cage, and that is $24.99. George Somers said take it. That was the Red and Murphy album, sold to George Somers. Tigers of Pantang, The Cage is $24.99. I don't know, that's got like an 80s, I'm not gonna say hair metal, but just by the look at them, that looks like it has to be rock. The Rolling Stones, 12 by 5. This is a 2014 reissue, sealed, $39.99. That is sealed, 2014. And we have Killer Live Iron Maiden. Wow. Didn't know this was in here. $49.99. Gold vinyl. Of course, this is an unofficial Iron Maiden Killer Live on gold vinyl. $49.99. George Somers, take it. John Berry. How much was the gatefold? Keeney Heathcock. Gatefolds are $24.99. John Sykes before Whitesnake. Ah, okay. Jamie Miller was next on the DQ, I guess. I guess that was the Dairy Queen record. Great NOBHM. Okay, now that Richard and Michael just used that abbreviation. You are going to have to educate me. Jimmy Ball on Iron Maiden. That's sold to Jimmy Ball. Chris Wood wants the Tigers. Our hair metal experts are going to have to give me some schooling. Slaughter. Let's get these wrapped up. Slaughter is going 3 times, going 4 times to Michael Ling for $92. And Def Leppard is, this is probably, we can go ahead and sell this. Yeah, this has been up for a while. Marty Ellis, $25. I don't see any other bids. Let's go ahead and sell $25, Def Leppard. That's Marty Ellis, Tanner. Marty, Def Leppard's going to you, VG copy. Slaughter, that is 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and clear the table. That's sold to Michael Ling for $92. Jerry Stone needs to put back his cards. Jerry, I was about to say, I think you already had 2 of those. New wave of British heavy metal. There you go. Michael Lynch, Horace Homers, Richard Davis, David Howard. That's our go-to. Zach, I need to write down all those names. If I ever have a question about 80s metal, you write down those names, and several others too that didn't comment. Those are my go-to gurus. The Sex Pistols is a 1998 pink vinyl. This is from the Birmingham collection. 1998 pink vinyl, $99.99. It's pristine. 1998 pressing. Never mind the Bullocks, the Sex Pistols. 1998 pressing, pink vinyl, $99.99. $99.99. The Cars. I'm going to put that, if you missed that earlier, the Cars is $28.99. Jimmy Ball wants the Sex Pistols. Y'all should all get together and write a book, and I'll say I wrote it. Y'all can ghostwrite it or whatever.
That'd be a good time to announce Friday and Saturdays.
Yes, it would be. Jimmy Ball got the Sex Pillars, the Sex Pistols. Jamie Miller, you were second. Jeffrey Walker wants a copy of the Cars. Yes, let's put a record up for auction, and then I'm going to make some announcements. John has marked this, what he thinks we should start it for a sticker or for a starting bid. This is a grail that probably should have been shown last Thursday or the Thursday before. You can get an opportunity to buy it tonight. Marilyn Manson Mechanical Animals. Now, this record is weird because when it came sealed, it was like this. It's a 2 LP, but the discs are separated. And this is how it is. It's the grade on it's about a VG. This is the 1998. It's the blue vinyl and the white vinyl. And, of course, the colored LPs are a little bit tougher to grade. He's like, overall, you would have to grade it a VG, has their parental advisory. But, like the white vinyl disc here, it's probably near mint minus. I mean, I can tell you that just by glancing at it. So, VG at the worst, and some parts are going to play near mint minus. This is a $200 start, Marilyn Manson Mechanical Animals. This is the 1998 OG. And the sleeves are really, really clean. $200 start on Marilyn Manson Mechanical Animals. $200 start on that. So you can say that's a VG / these double disc, especially with these higher end records. I hate to say it's a VG, but some parts will be, and then some will be. One side may be near mint minus. So $200 start on that. And the Monkeys. This is called Pull It. Don't get this in too often. $19.99. The Monkeys Pull It. P-O-O-L. $19.99. Yes, and Tanner said, I'm going to have to leave my... Do you have your feed pulled up over there? Where you can scroll back up? I've got... Okay. I'm going to make a couple announcements right quick while we're on. So, Tanner wanted to just remind me about Friday here at the store for all of our locals. Friday and Saturday, we're having our spring cleaning sidewalk sale. Friday and Saturday here at Coletco Lebanon location, our only location. Out here on the sidewalk, we're going to have $1 records and $5 records. We're going to have some $15, $10, $20 records for $5. Never shopped, never been shown before, out on our sidewalk. $5. And a lot of never shopped $1 records. If you're a dealer or if you just want to buy in bulk, you can come by and we will sell you crates and crates full of records very, very cheap. We have ran out of space. We have way too much of $10 and $15 record inventory, and we need to get rid of it all. So Friday and Saturday, if you're local, you can come sidewalk sale. All day Friday, all day Saturday. A couple big pre-orders. Make sure you're in our group. I just posted this one. Music on Vinyl, Rock Ballads Collected, Whitesnake's Greatest Hits, Beastie Boys, Check Your Head, that one's coming out. Cake, Fashion Nugget, big announcement, official release, first time in a long time. Nirvana is coming in this week, live at the Paramount. We also have House of Pain, Deluxe and Super Deluxe up for pre-order. Several MoFi titles, Steel Bill, Michael Jackson Thriller, another big release. We've almost pre-sold 40 of these. Journey live in Houston, 1981. Asian Asia, Eddie Vedder Earthling, Suicidal Tendencies. Elton John's about to be released. Slipknot, which I doubt we get our full allocation. Merciful Fate is coming out this week. Melissa and one others. And there's several other things. So make sure you're in our group. There's all of our pre-orders. And make sure you're in our group. We'll share that link. We got a couple big pre-orders. And I got a list of stuff I'm posting. But this is a pretty cool new announcement from Music on Vinyl. It's called Rock Ballads Collected. Def Leppard, Queensryche, Kiss, Alice Cooper, Poison, Rush, Aerosmith, Journey, Foreigner, Ugly Joe Kid, Bon Jovi, Marillion, REO Speedwagon, Extreme, The Cult, Styx, Pearl Jam, Tesla, ZZ Top. That is something needed to grab. They're making 3,500 of them, 2LP red vinyl. And it looks like we've already sold several since we've been live. So, there's the announcements. Let me pull the feedback up, get back to selling. Let me refresh here. But yeah, Friday and Saturday, sidewalk sale here at Coletco. So make sure you don't miss that. Okay, the Monkeys, only $19.99. We never see that one. We also have the Monkeys Missing Links. The Monkeys is $24.99. House of Pain. Yes, the House of Pain Deluxe Jumper. House of Pain does the Jump Around song. Dun, dun, dun. Jump Around. That's House of Pain. So if you like, oh, I know what that is now, then you should go pre-order one. The Who Face Dances is $19.99. It's heavy enough, it feels like it has a poster. It does. The Who Face Dances come with the poster, near mint copy, $19.99. Up for auction, we have a Marilyn Manson Mechanical Animals for a $200 start. And here's our next auction. Japanese pressing of Hotel California. This is a pristine, complete Eagles Hotel California. Beautiful. $55 start. $55 start on the Eagles Hotel California. Gatefold, pristine copy. This is a must-have. Woods Felix is at a 205 on Manson. Woods, I was about to tag you or let you know we were going to put that up, and I forgot all about it since you bought the other really expensive Manson. Did you announce? Let's see. Whoa, wait. I was reading comments and they all disappeared. Jerry, I'll do new vinyl after this. Woods is at 205. I did know the song, but now I'm confused. Did I say something incorrectly? Did you announce the thing for the locals? Yes, that was a sidewalk sale, Greg. Sidewalk sale Friday and Saturday, all day, $5 and $1 records. I'm about to post it and run the ad tonight. I expect a lot of people to be here. We're going to have $15, $20 records for $5, plus stuff we're going to go ahead and pull for June. We're going to go ahead and sell that here out on the sidewalk Friday. Very, very good, cheap stuff. We need crates emptied, and we need the space. Eagles 55. Mark, we already got a bid on Marilyn Manson. Bobby Harmon wants the Who. Michael Words at 70 on Hotel California. David, the Last Monkey was missing links. We have Pull It, and we have a reissue of Head. 3 you don't see too often. And Bobby, I've got you down for the Who. Next is Throwing Musses, Saving Grace. Throwing Musses, Saving Grace. That is $14.99. Yes, Going for the One is $19.99. Yes, Going for the One. Otis Redding and Carla Thomas. Now, this is a record we don't see too often in really good shape. It is a cutout, so somewhere or another this record didn't get sold, and it's near mint. It's $39.99. OG Stacks, Otis and Carla, King and Queen, $39.99. Eat free hot dogs. If you come out and spend enough, what I'm gonna do, we just put in a huge order for our new Coletco shirts. I'm gonna be giving away old Lebanon Antique Mall shirts. So there's gonna be some free t-shirts, but they say Lebanon Antique Mall. If anything, they're a collector's item. When Coletco is a world brand, and you know, we're like multiple locations all across Europe and Asia, then the Lebanon Antique Mall shirts will be a collector's item. You can come get one free Friday and Saturday if you come and make a purchase. Walt Cruz wants a Musses, Throwing Musses, sold to Walt Cruz. Retro Class Entertainment, that's Rydell Martin, wants to Otis Redding. George was next, then Jimmy Ball, and I think I'm caught up. Let's go ahead and wrap up Marilyn Manson. Final call, Woods Felix is at $205 on the Marilyn Manson Mechanical Animals. This is the OG blue vinyl and white vinyl. $205 start with Woods, going twice, going 3 times, and Eagles Hotel California. Michael Word is at 70. Pristine copy, going twice, going 3 times to Michael Word. That's our 2 auctions up right now. Good Morning Vietnam. This thing is sealed. $49.99. $49.99. Great track list on this. This is one for $49.99. You can open it and not feel bad about it. It's great soundtrack. Good Morning Vietnam. $49.99. Hopefully y'all have seen that. I'm sure I paid for one location. Yeah. New hat. I also have like 4 Antique Mall hats I'll probably give away as well Friday and Saturday. And we used to charge $25 for those. We also have to take pre-orders on our new Coletco shirts. And shirts are expensive. Everybody's like, free shirts. I'm like, well, there was just like $2,000 we just spent on them. Very expensive. We get the nice ones, okay? Jeannie does a great job. We get the nice ones. Jimmy Ball on Good Morning Vietnam. Black Flag, $54.99. Black Flag, Family Man, a spoken word instrumental record, $54.99. This is sealed. When did this come out? When is this? Is this a reissue? Surely. $54.99. Yeah, this, or is it? It has to be reissue. $54.99. Chad, you still got a? Yes, I do have. I do have a Japanese singles box set, Black Flag. $54.99. Good morning. We got Jimmy Ball for Good Morning Vietnam. Yes, Sean, we have the Japanese singles box set. XTC English Settlement is $24.99, and that is a gold stamp promo. XTC English Settlement. Black Flag is a reissue. Thank you, Adam. I was about to say, I don't think that's OG, even though it doesn't have any like other indications except the barcode, but I didn't scan this. John did. Jimmy Ball wants XTC. Robert Johnson was second. Is Henry on Black Flag? No, it's not. It's pronounced as Mooses. This does say SST, but I got this from Adam, so I'm sure he knows if it's a reissue or not. Hold on a second. It's Henry. Oh, I thought that was a track. I thought that was a track. My bad. Okay, let's go ahead and sell these auctions. XTC first is sold to Jimmy Ball. Robert Johnson was next. Bobby, you were third. Henry Rollins, singer. Okay. Tanner, Eagles Hotel California is $70. And this is sold to Michael Word, $70. And Woods Felix gets Mechanical Animals for $205. OG copy. This is one of the 90s. Well, actually, this is a 2000s record, but from the Birmingham collection. That is gone.
This crap.
Yeah, let me show that because we can order. There might be somebody else wanting one. I don't have shirts yet. We just ordered them. I have old shirts with our old name, Lebanon Antique Mall, but I don't have any. Japanese singles. This is what Sean is buying. It's $144.99. This is a Van Halen box set of Japanese 7-inch singles. 13 singles, red vinyl, $144.99. That's sold to Sean. If anybody else wants one, I think I can still get those. Mad Hatter, Strangers in the Street. Mad Hatter is $29.99. Badfinger, ASS, also known as Donkey. This is on Apple, of course, $24.99. $24.99. Nice looking copy. Badfinger, $24.99. Lucifer's Friend, I'm Just a Rock and Roll Singer, $24.99. Let me get a couple new options up. What's over there? Another Japanese. Oh, I got this Knoxville stuff that didn't get paid. Yeah, let's do this stuff here. I got an OG The Cure. This is from the Knoxville. This is from the Knoxville Metal Collection that didn't get paid from that same person. OG Cure Pornography. Electra inner sleeve. Has a saw mark in the top quadrant here. It is pristine. Y'all remember a lot of that stuff from Knoxville. It's very, very nice. This is a $45 shirt. $45 shirt. I was reading Rob's comment. A $45 start. The Cure. $45 start. I'm assuming an OG. I mean, 82. It's on that Electra label from that 82 era. So, $45 start on that. This guy bought some good stuff that he get paid for. So, $45 start on that. We don't get OG Cure stuff very often. Yeah, let's do that. Here's a Japanese pressing he also didn't pay for. First, let me get caught up here. Jim Anstamp wants Badfinger. And let me check on my phone, make sure I didn't miss anything else. Badfinger, Woods Felix, thank you. 45, 45, 50. John Young, you were second on ASS. And Jimmy Ball is at 55 on Cure. Here is our next record from his batch that didn't get paid. This is a Japanese press of, trying to see what it originally brought here. Japanese press of Rod Stewart and Faces Live, Coast to Coast. Rod Stewart and Faces Live, Coast to Coast. Japanese pressing, gatefold, and as always, a pristine copy. This is a $50 start. Rod Stewart and Faces Live, $50 start. Japanese press. I love Faces, especially when Rod Stewart's singing with them. Okay, next record. Tom Petty, Hard Promises, $34.99. Tom Petty, Hard Promises, $34.99. By the way, this album has some of the it has, Stay With Me, It's All Over Now. Of course, I like those Faces songs. I don't know if they ring a bell with you. But if anything, Stay With Me's on there. Really good. I've listened to that on multiple different pressings. I remember listening to that one. U.S. pressings we've had. Crossroads soundtrack, music by Ry Cooder. Crossroads is $24.99. The Tom Petty soundtrack, or the Tom Petty album here, was $34.99. Don Adams, Get Smart. Never have seen that before. $19.99. Don Adams, Get Smart. Timothy Leary, Meet the Grid. What does this say? $39.99. Looks like we got a mind-tripping Timothy Leary record here. Timothy Leary Meets the Grid, Origins of Dance, $39.99. Retro Class Entertainment on Crossroads, sold to Retro Class Entertainment. Okay, Orlando Martinez wants Leary. That's sold to Orlando Martinez. The Cure is at $60 with Jimmy Ball. The Cure Pornography, $60 with Jimmy Ball, going once, going twice. We're looking for a $50 start on Rod Stewart and Faces Live. $50 start on that. That's a resale. Don Adams, we have Dawkin. Dawkin is a reissue. It's $34.99. Is it colored? Yeah. This is that gold, yellow looking Dokken Breaking the Chains reissue. $34.99 from Friday Music. Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers. And that is a VG Plus $24.99 with Sabu and a bongo on Jubilee. VG Plus $24.99. The Who Quadrophenia. The Who Quadrophenia is $34.99. Feels like there's a book with it. Or is that just the weight of the sleeves and the records? I'm actually not seeing a book. Sometimes it has a book. Sometimes it doesn't. The Who Quadrophenia is $34.99. Mia Willis gets Art Blakey. Mia's patiently waiting for a jazz band, which I will be doing tonight. Then and Now, the best of the Monkees, $24.99. And a Monkees picture disc. This is called Monkey Business, $29.99. Let's go ahead and sell Jimmy Ball The Cure for $60. And if anybody wants Faces, this is originally actually sold for $55. The Faces, Coast to Coast. If anybody wants it, we'll do $49.99 on it. I'm going to put that right over here. Faces is $49.99. We actually have a waiting list for this. If it's the sealed ones. But this is a new one, or this is a used one someone sold back to us, and it's $54.99. I think these are new $64.99, but these are $54.99. Clapton Complete Classics. It's $54.99. Now, John had marked this much more. Once again, it's one of those albums that we just had in stock, and I can't charge the current Discogs price because they'll probably, for a used one, that's twice as much as what we were selling them for last week, because they'll come back in print. But this is such a popular set. This one is $54.99, but they're not cheap right now. $54.99. Clapton, Complete Clapton. That's a used copy, but it's really, really nice. Nancy Wilson, You and Me, is $34.99. This is a blue vinyl. This is a new album from Nancy Wilson last year. Blue vinyl, Nancy Wilson, You and Me. Matt Kitcherin wants IS. What was that? Or LS, maybe. Matt, let me know what that is. What's on Monkey Business? Star Collection. It's Nice to Be With You. D.W. Washburn, Steam Engine. Thema de Monkeys. Pleasant Valley Sunday. What Am I Doing? Hanging Around. She Hangs Out. Love to Love. Someday Man and Going Down. Accident. Okay. King Cobra. Ready to Strike is $39.99. King Cobra. And Crosby, Stills and Nash. Deja Vu. I have never seen one with a hype sticker on the back. $29.99 for Deja Vu. $29.99. King Cobra, Deja Vu. Let me get a couple new options. What else is over here? We got, well, he bought this. We can do this and this. And this. Unless you got another Japanese. Let's do that one. $45 start. I got a few options here. First, David Cox wants the Clapton. Tanner, make sure that goes in for not the sticker price on the back. That's $54.99. Michael Ling wants King Cobra. Sold to Michael Ling. Clapton was $54.99. Michael Ling wants King Cobra. Paul Brothers, you were second on Clapton. John Young wants Deja Vu. Never have seen one with a track listing hype sticker on the back. And I've seen a bunch of those. Quiet Riot. Metal Health Japanese pressing. Pristine. $45 start. Quiet Riot, $45 start. How much was Dokken? Dave, Dokken was $34.99. It's a Friday Music Gold Vinyl reissue. This next is a Walmart exclusive. This is from we sold this the night we had the Knoxville Metal Collection, even though it's not from the Knoxville Metal Collection. But this is a Walmart, some blacker marbled vinyl. It seems like when the Walmart did these reissues on the Black Album, they would have made this like white vinyl, maybe, just something completely different. But they made it a blacker marbled vinyl. This is a $50 start, though, on the Walmart exclusive Black Album. $45 start for Quiet Riot, and I'll wait on this one. I got a David Bowie, but let's keep two going. Cochise So Far, 1972 UK pressing, $39.99. Mavis Staples, Oh What a Feeling. Mavis Staples is $19.99. Joe Eli, Live Shots, Gold Stamp promo, is sealed, $34.99. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest soundtrack, $34.99. Jack Nicholson, $34.99. Frank Zappa's Mothers of Invention is $34.99. Never seen that one before. And Cockney Rebel is $24.99 in shrink wrap. Thank you. Paul Brothers. Leslie's at $45 on Queen Riot. Paul Brothers was at $48. Retro Class Entertainment. Rydell Martin wants the Mavis Staples. That's sold to Rydell Martin. Dave Less says he will take the Dockin. Dave, if that's your first purchase with us, which I believe it is, please make sure you message our page. That's this page, CollectCo. We need a message from you with your mailing address and your email address. And welcome to CollectCo Live. You've entered the world's best portal for record buying anywhere on Facebook, probably anywhere online as far as a live show. Mavis Staples, Dockin, Orlando Martinez, first on Mothers of Invention. We have all genres. We have new. We have sealed. We have OG. We have reissues. We've got Frank Sinatra. We've got death metal and everything in between. So, $7 in limited shipping. Orlando Martinez was first. Scott Hawley, you were second on that. There's the Jack Nicklaus, Cockney Rebel. Richard Groove Holmes, the greatest jazz organist of our time. Book of the Blues, Volume 1 from Warner Brothers, $14.99. Stan Getz, Another World, is $19.99. Stan Getz, Another World. Robert Plant, Little by Little, $19.99. Steve Miller Band, Bongo Bongo, Extended Club Mix, $14.99. Gold Stamp promo. Genesis Abacab is $19.99. Roy Orbison's Greatest Hits is $14.99. And Roadrunner, Junior Walker. This is a reissue, $24.99. Okay, Quiet Ride is going once, going twice to Paul Brothers, who has this for $48. I'm just going to go ahead and make this originally sold for $68 that night. This Metallica Walmart exclusive, it originally sold for $68. If anybody wants it right now, $49.99. Metallica Black Album. That's why we don't let non-payers come back, because probably someone had before him had bid $57, and we would have already sold it, paid, shipped, delivered, and probably somebody might be listening to it right now. Now, we're taking a loss on it, because auction items sometimes get cursed. Robert Johnson was first to Robert Plant. Robert Plant. So if anybody wants Metallica, it was $49.90. That sold that night for $68. So next auction is a David Bowie Diamond Dogs. This is an orange label. It is graded EX, excellent. It's a gatefold orange label of David Bowie Diamond Dogs. Really, really nice David Bowie Diamond Dogs EX orange label. And that is a $35 start, David Bowie. And going twice, going three times. Going twice, going three times. Zachary, if you bought that Friday night, anything bought Friday night will be invoiced with this week. So you want to get an invoice for that until Monday. So you have all week. If you bought stuff on Friday, that's going to be combined with this week's for $7. $7 combined shipping. Orlando's at $35 on David Bowie. George is at $40, and I'm about to sell that. And let me grab a new crate. But yeah, we had a sale Friday night. That next morning, we were leaving for Winston-Salem to go see Paul McCartney. When I left the store, I got home, showered, I slept for 45 minutes. And then we turned around and we left. And I was basically awake for a day and a half. I was definitely awake during Paul McCartney. Even though I slept a lot on the way down there, right?
Right.
Yeah, I did sleep a little. But that sleeping in my Tahoe while Seth is driving all over the road don't really matter. So, he's a terrible driver. Okay, I don't know if we should go through this bin or not, but we're going to. Mia had Blakey. Did I not pull that?
Yeah, I thought I had it.
Yeah, I've already pulled that, Chris.
I just found it.
Okay, yeah. All right, let's go ahead and sell this to Paul Brothers. By the way, Sean Crupper got that, Tanner. Yeah, Sean Crupper got that. This is Paul Brothers for $48. Right now, we got George Somers is at $45 on David Bowie. David is a orange label. We've graded it EX, very clean copy. Gatefold VG Plus on the cover. I'm trying to take a look at what the sleeve. It's just a standard. I don't think this had a white, or I don't think this had a custom inner sleeve. So that looks like period paper. Gatefold, of course. George is at 45 on that. Okay, we need another auction. I think I'm going to pull out something out of here that I really. Once again, this isn't a sales pitch. This is something I really want to keep. I think Seth wants it too, so Seth, feel free to bid. I was just talking about this record. We never, ever have had this before. Songs, Themes, and Laughs from the Andy Griffin Show. Now, if you're an Andy Griffin collector, no joke. This is tough. This is tough to get. We've had a lot of Andy Griffin records, hundreds. First time ever owning this one, and it's really, really clean. Really cool cover too. This one doesn't come around too often. Look at the back. I mean, isn't that just amazing? Here's an album of songs, themes, and laughs. Sheriff Andy Griffin. I mean, it has the theme song, the whistling. Oh my gosh. And we were just trying to find one on eBay. They're not cheap. Has an original price tag on the back, $3.98. We need a $75 start for this. The Andy Griffin Show. This is the OG. This is like themes and music and stuff like that from, you know, the actual Andy Griffin Show. $75 star. First time we've ever offered that one. No, Diamond Dogs is not the $10,000 genitalia cover. No genitalia on this one, unfortunately. $75 start on Andy. What's that, Tanner?
Yeah. Is this sold?
Yeah. Okay. All right. This was a crate I actually didn't get to on Friday night, and there is some good stuff in there, as you just seen. First is Roland Kirk, Left and Right. That's on Atlantic. Roland Kirk is in shrink wrap, and that is with the original Atlantic inner sleeve. It is $24.99. That is from the Jazz Collection. Roland Kirk. Rufus Harley, A Tribute to Courage. Rufus Harley is $19.99, also an Atlantic Jazz record. War, never had seen this before. It does have some cover damage. A few of these jazz records do have a little bit of cover damage. They got a little wet. We've tried our best to restore them. We've obviously ultrasonically cleaned the vinyl, but some of the covers, I'll let you know if one, they may have a little bit of water damage like this one. Never have seen this War though. $19.99. Down Home Style, Brother Jack McDuff. Jack McDuff is $29.99. Jackie McLean, Demon's Dance on Blue Note. $149.99. Demon's Dance, Jackie McLean, 1970 Blue Note. $149.99. Very nice copy of that. Andy Griffin was a $75 start, and David Bowie is going twice, going three times to George. Going twice, going three times to George Somers, $45, and I'm going to put up new auctions. Weather Report, Mr. Gone. Weather Report is sealed, $29.99. Retro Class Entertainment wants War. That's sold to Rydell Martin. Weather Report is sealed, Mr. Gone, $29.99. Carole King, never have seen this one before, $19.99. Carole King, Welcome Home. Have y'all ever seen this one? I've never seen this Carole King album. 1978, Welcome Home, $19.99. Brazilians, Lorindo Almeida featuring Bud Shank. That's on World Pacific, $19.99. The OJs in Philadelphia in shrink wrap and hot sticker on Neptune Records. Wow, the OJs on Neptune Records. That is $19.99. And Debbie Blair wants Carole King. Debbie Blair sold to Carole King, or Carole King sold to Debbie Blair. And let's go ahead and sell George Somers, David Bowie, and Andy Griffin is sold to Chad Williams. Oh. It's gone. Andy Griffin's gone. Jeff McMaster first on the OJs. Rydell Martin was second, and George got Bowie for $45. OJs first to Jeff. Retro Class was second. Chick Corea, Friends. Chick Corea is $19.99, and the Jimmy Owens Kenny Barron Quintet, You Had Better Listen on Atlantic, $24.99. Chris Farrar wants the Laurendio Almeida. Chick Corea. Chick Corea, the Mad Hatter, is $19.99. Kent Tilley wants Kirk. Kirk, was that Roland Kirk from earlier, Kent? Kent Tilley. Roland Kirk. I think that's what you want. Let me know if that's not right. And we have introducing the Afro Blues Quintet Plus One. That is $24.99. And Antonio Carlos Jobim Urubu. That is sealed $34.99. We need to get a couple new auctions rolling. Let me see what I got over here. Do we have some more Japanese stuff to run?
Yeah.
Right, let's do that. I was also going to find some stuff. Here we go. This was up the other night. I've got a Stevie Ray Vaughan Texas Flood. This is a club pressing, and it's a VG, so that's the 2 strikes. However, it's a solid looking VG copy. I mean, really, I think he may have left the plus symbol off this one. Looks pretty nice, doesn't it, Seth? Oh, that looks very nice. I don't know where VG came out of this one. Very nice. Maybe because of those superficial looking marks right there. I don't know if y'all can see it. So we're going to be very conservative and call that a VG, and that's a $1 start. Stevie Ray Vaughan Texas Flood, $1 start. And $70 start on Queen or Sean at Queen's self-titled debut album, Japanese pressing, pristine, $70 start on that. Queen is a $70 start. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Leslie's at $5. Marvin Gaye's Greatest Hits and Marvin Gaye's Greatest Hits Volume 2. I'm going to offer these first come, first serve. They're $34.99 each. They're both in shrink wrap. And the vinyl, I like Volume 2 better. Has How Sweet It Is, I'll Be Doggone, Ain't That Peculiar. These are very... Do I want to keep these? Yes. I just kept Andy Griffin because no one bid on it. This would be the next thing on my list. Greatest Hits, Volume 1 and 2. OG Tamla Motown, Marvin Gaye. Those are $34.99. First come gets pick on both of them if you want them. Eric Dolphy, Far Cry, is $34.99. And Charles Bronson, Death Wish, Herbie Hancock, $29.99. Sergio Mendes, Primal Roots, is $19.99. And Jimmy McGriff, Organ and Blues Plays the Worm. Jimmy McGriff, The Worm, $24.99. Wayne Carr, First to Marvin Gaye. He wants both of them. Wayne, if you ever want to sell those, let me know. That's really nice stuff. They're both in shrink wrap, near mint vinyl, Marvin Gaye. That's good stuff there. Okay. Stevie Ray Vaughan. Orlando Martinez is at $25 on Stevie Ray Vaughan. Orlando's at $25. Queen is a $70 start. Queen self-titled, of course, pristine copy with Obi. Eric Dolphy, Herbie Hancock, Sergio Mendes, The Worm, Love, Devotion, Surrender, Carlos with John Mahavishnu, John McLaughlin, $19.99. We're looking for a $70 start on Queen. I don't think anybody has started this yet. Explosion, Mongo Santa Maria on Riverside in shrink wrap, $19.99. Ornette Coleman, Science Fiction. Ornette Coleman, Science Fiction is sealed on Columbia, $64.99. That is sealed. Freddie Hubbard, Straight Life, is $34.99. Jeremy Steig, Wayfaring Stranger, that is $29.99. Greg Tape wants Mahavishnu, so to Greg Tape. Next is Brother Jack McDuff, Tough Duff on Prestige, 1971, $24.99. Chris Ferrara wants Explosion. That's Mongo Santa Maria, sold to Chris Ferrara. Red Holt Unlimited, The Other Side of the Moon, with the Sears price tag. That's because it's sealed. Red Holt Unlimited, $49.99. Gerald Wilson Big Band, Moment of Truth, is also sealed, $39.99. The Pretenders is sealed, $39.99 alone, with hype sticker. This is a pretty recent, 2016. The Pretenders, $39.99. Melvin Sparks Spark Plug is $64.99. Melvin Sparks Spark Plugs. We got some really cool jazz records in here we don't get too often. Thad Jones, Mel Lewis, Consummation is also sealed, $49.99. Pharoah Sanders, Fembi. Pharoah Sanders is sealed, 1971 Club, sealed, $174.99. Wow, sealed Pharaoh Sanders. Walt Cruz wants the Pretenders. I had a feeling Walt was about to be after that one. And let's go ahead and do a final call on Stevie Ray Vaughan. Last bid, also missed something. Walt Cruz wants Antonio Carlos and Brazil 77. I need to scroll back up, make sure I didn't miss anything else. Anthony Carlos. Where was... and Brazil. Walt Cruz wants both of those. I missed that. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Orlando's at 25. It's a VG cop. This is cheap. Is everybody awake right now? Or do you already have it? Texas Flood is only a $25 bid right now. Going once, going twice to Orlando Martinez. And Queen, last call before we make it a buy it now. So if you don't want to risk losing it first come, first serve, go ahead and bid 70. If not, I'm about to do a final call on it. Jimmy McGriff was the Worm. Jeannie. George Buchanan's back in on Stevie Ray Vaughan. $24.99. 26, 28, 28, 27. Okay, now everybody's waking back up on Stevie Ray Vaughan. John White on Mainstream. $64.99. John White on Mainstream. In Concert, backed by Demand, Soulful Strings, $14.99. Pro Call Harem is $39.99. Durham Pressing, haven't seen one of these in a while. Wow, that's very nice. Wider Shade of Pale, $39.99. Pro Call Harem. Rainbow is $34.99. Rainbow is $34.99 with hype sticker featuring live performances by Richie Blackmore, Ronnie James Dio, Roger Glover, Joe Lynn Turner, and Cozy Powell. Rainbow is $34.99. Orlando Martinez is at $35 on Stevie Ray Vaughan. The Pretenders, don't get me wrong, 12-inch single, $19.99. And Queen 2, that one kind of just slipped in there, just $34.99 for Queen 2. We don't get that one too often. Very nice, $34.99. Okay, so now Stevie Ray Vaughan's back up to 35. Orlando Martinez. Queen is now a buy it now for $69.99 if anybody wants it. So actually I just showed a Queen, but if you want, now it's getting confusing. We'll wait on this one. If anybody wants this one, I guess you can say self-titled because I just showed another Queen that I figured that was bad timing. Jeremiah Lewis was first to this one. Jeremiah Lewis was first to Queen 2. If anybody wants that Queen, you better comment self-titled as fast as possible if you were waiting on it. $69.99. Jeremiah Lewis, Scott Hawley, Bob Riger, Keith Canseco, Tommy Green, Sean, Orlando. That was the list for Queen. Probably should have auctioned that one instead of Queen 1. And Walt Cruz gets the Pretenders. Paul Brothers wants this Queen. Sold to Paul Brothers. Tanner put that in for $69.99. Don't let Rainbow. We had a lot going on there. This is Rainbow Live. It's called, what's the actual title of it? Final Vinyl. Just $34.99. Dio, Richie Blackmore. Biff Rose is $14.99. Lou Reed, the original rapper, Video Violence. I think that's a 12-inch single. It is $19.99. 10cc is a white label promo. UK Records. Rubber Bullets. 10cc. That is $24.99. Carlos Santana, The Swing of Delight. Carlos Santana, $24.99. TCF, If You Want to Sex Me Up, $14.99. And John Lee Hooker, Early Recordings, Detroit and Beyond, Volume 1. That is sealed, $74.99. Procol Harum is a stereo pressing, Joshua. Stereo pressing, $39.99. Here's what's left. John Lee Hooker, TCF, Carlos Santana, 10cc, Lou Reed. By the way, Orlando has Stevie Ray Vaughan going twice, going 3 times for $35. Biff Rose, Rainbow, Soulful Strings, John White, The Worm, Pharoah Sanders. Jeannie Pinnell says she'll take Jimmy McGriff. That's sold to Jeannie Pinnell, Jimmy McGriff. Thad Jones, Melvin Sparks, Gerald Wilson, Red Holt Unlimited, Jack McDuff, Jeremy Steig, Freddie Hubbard, Ornette Coleman, Herbie Hancock soundtrack, Eric Dolphy, Afro Blues, Chick Corea, that was the Jimmy Owens, Kenny Barron Quintet, Chick Corea again, Weather Report, Jackie McLean, Brother Jack McDuff, Rufus Harley. That's all still left in there. A few rock records left, but mostly jazz stuff. Okay. If anybody has a monster handy, I'll take one. Seth?
Hey,
Can you get one of those? Handy for me? Be nice if you did. Okay. Joshua wants Procol Harum. Billy Underwood wants Freddie Hubbard. Let me find that right over here. Let's see here, right here. Okay, these are both sold. Joshua Pepper and Billy Underwood gets Freddie. Also, Orlando Martinez is going to get Stevie Ray Vaughan. Sold. All right, well, here's what we're going to do. I got to get some auctions rolling. $1 start on the Metallica Black Album, Walmart exclusive. Sealed, $1 start. Let's get rid of some non-payment bad memories. $1 start on the Metallica Black Album, sealed, Walmart exclusive. That goes to the highest bidder. Afro Blues, price on that. Afro Blues, it was $24.99. $24.99. Thank you, Seth. Thank you. I appreciate all of your dedication to CollectCo. I really do. This is brought to you by Monster Energy Drinks. I've had a lot of it. This is my third one today. Whew. Sometimes this is my first one, but all right. What's happened? Metallica 5, 2, 25, 10, 5, 35, 15, 20, 35, 15, 36, 40. Chris Farrar wants Afro Blues. So did Chris Farrar. Alright, I promised Jerry Stone and probably other people watching that I would show this. We also have a country grail to auction. We have a Travis Tritt Country Club. It is in shrink wrap and it is near mint. This is pressed in 1990. Very difficult to get. Travis Tritt Country Club. It's near mint. It is a 1990 record club, which I don't think this was originally not sold in stores, so it's only club only. We need $120 start on this. Travis Tritt Country Club, $120 start. It's in shrink wrap and it's near mint. Never been reissued. Country Grail. If you're into, we'll say 90s country grails, right? I guess if you're into, trying to find 50s country grails, that's not so much a grail, but for the other generation of country music. Right, Tanner? Mark Sesnick is at 42 on Metallica. We need a $120 start on Travis Tritt. Here's a new restock from Led Zeppelin. Oh, y'all like that word, don't you? This is the Led Zeppelin 3 Super Deluxe. They're $139.99. The Super Deluxe box set, the definite edition of the classic album remastered by Jimmy Page, original album in the vinyl replica sleeve. It has the CD and the LP companion, and it has the unreleased and studio outtakes, which are really cool. And they all have a unique 80-page. This one has an 80-page hardback book and a hand-numbered litho thing there. Can we block? Hold on, I'll do it. Uh-oh, we got some Tinder spam. No one click on that. Let me get that off here. Is that on YouTube? Block user. Okay. All right, $139.99 for Led Zeppelin 3. That's a new restock. Glick, I don't know if Glick has that one or not. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think he's watching right now. All right, let's go through this bin. This is some good new vinyl. Don't click on that. Whoever the pitcher was, I promise you that probably wasn't that person. Travis Tritt, $120 start. And Metallica Black Album, going once, going twice to Mark Sesnick for $42. Going once, going twice to Mark. Only need Led Zeppelin 2. Led Zeppelin 2 is 2 and 1 are the hardest ones to get. Wait a minute, did we buy one back from him? What's the ones over there in that cubby? Physical 4? No, we still don't have Led Zeppelin 2. John Coltrane, my favorite things. This is a all analog cut. This is a new reissue. John Coltrane, $39.99. 2 LP, John Coltrane. Soulfly, live at the Dynamo Open Air. Soulfly is $28.99. We still got 2 of these. Soulfly Live, $28.99. The Eagles, Sayonara Japan, the Nagoya broadcast, 1976, $44.99. 2 LP, Eagles Live. The Eagles Live. Insane Clown Posse, $36.99. Insane Clown Posse is $36.99. Whiskey Myers Mud, $26.99. Whiskey Myers Mud, $26.99. Got a couple of those left. Wasp, the Crimson Idol, is $33.99. Chad, no, I'm not. No experience. Halloween, Pink Bubbles Go Ape is $33.99. And we have the Allman Brothers. Last one. The Allman Brothers, Jacksonville Beach, 1969, $41.99. Jerry Stone wants Madonna Like a Virgin. That is right over here. Madonna Like a Virgin. That is Disturbed right here. That is Madonna. Sold to Jerry Stone. Foreigner, Live at the Rainbow, 1978. That is $41.99. Live Foreigner, 2 LP gatefold. Jimmy Page, Ohio, Cleveland, 1988, $44.99. And Evanescence, Fallen. Evanescence is $28.99. Sam and Dave, Soul Men is $28.99. Halloween, The Time of the Oath. Halloween is $38.99. Judas Priest, this is actually on sale. This was a putback. I don't have many left if anybody still wants one. 50 Heavy Metal Years of Music, Judas Priest is 2 LP red vinyl. These was $41.99, and we were doing them for $37. I think we're doing them for $37.99. Judas Priest is on sale. It's red vinyl. It's the greatest hits and unreleased live cuts. $37.99. I've just got a few of those left. Jerry Stone wants a Sam and Dave. Here's one that we still have. I think y'all are missing out here. This is an official release. It is official. It's Atlantic Rhino, Twisted Sister Live at the Marquee, and this is 1983. It's 2 LP, and it's on red vinyl. Twisted Sister, that is $37.99. $37.99. Mark Robinson wants a Priest, and so does Wayne Heat. Tanner, $37.99 is the on-sale price for this. Give that one to Mark Robinson. And if we can find another one for Wayne Heat, which they either should be on the wall or they'll be over there in the Judas Priest bin. Sorry. Get my joints back in place. So, Wayne, I'll try to find you another one. I don't think we got many left. Richard Davis wants a Twisted Sister. Thank you. I ordered several of those. I thought, well, we'll probably sell out of that. I didn't know that had been released. $37.99. The Best of Bob Marley. This is always on the top selling vinyl. Top since I've been doing this. It's always in the top 10, especially if sometimes maybe falls in the top 20. But the Best of Bob Marley. This thing's been reissued on 20 different labels. We don't get the OG too often. That's $29.99 though. Walt Cruz also wants a Twisted Sister. Next is Rancid. Let's Go. Rancid is $29.99. The Essential Dixie Chicks is $39.99, aka the Chicks. Halloween, The Dark Ride, Special Edition, $39.99. More Evanescence Fallen. There's, let me put that one with the other one. So I have 3 of them. So I don't think I just have one left. Keith Urban's Greatest Hits is $31.99. Madonna Music, $44.99, featuring the hit singles Music and American Pie. Was Insane Clown Posse Bang Boom Wow. The Insane Clown Posse was called Play It Loud. Well, no, that's just the hype thing. Bang, yeah, it's Bang Pow Boom. You're right, Bill. I was reading this here. Play it loud, BXTCH. So, Jerry Stone. This 19 of Keith's biggest hits. Romeo's Tune. Got it right this time. I told you so. Stupid boy. Better life. Making memories of us. Once in a lifetime. Tonight I want to cry. You're my better half. Days go by. Now I know that one. That's a good one. But for the grace of God, you'll think of me. Who wouldn't want to be me? Raining on Sunday, where the black top ends. You're everything. Somebody like you. That one sounds familiar too. Everybody, you look good in my shirt. Keith Urban, greatest hits. $31.99. Bill Fratsky wants the Insane Clown Posse. That's sold to Bill Fratsky. Next is Neil Young, new release. It's an official bootleg. Citizen Kane Jr. Blues, last one we have left. $29.99. Green Day, Insomniac, foil cover, 25th anniversary, with bonus LP of live tracks, live Green Day, and the 25th anniversary of the album, $36.99. Extreme 2, Pornograffini, is $38.99. Madonna, Ray of Light, 2 LP, her 1998 album, Madonna, is $43.99. Art Blakey, Jazz Messengers with Thelonious Monk, another new reissue, that is $39.99. And then there's Madonna's first album, Madonna self-titled, $28.99. I can't believe Kiss the Girl's not on Keith Urban album. I'm not familiar with that, but I'm sure it's, I don't know. Okay, let's wrap up. Did somebody put back this Disturbed, or was that his? That was his putback, wasn't it? Robert Johnson. This is sold to Mark Sesnick. Mark Sesnick, you get the Metallica Black Album reissue for $42. That is sold to you. Travis Tritt, if anybody wants it, it's now first come, first serve. $124.99. Travis Tritt Country Club. In shrink wrap, Travis Tritt, near mint, 1990, $124.99. Bill Fratsky wants the Madonna first album. That was right here, sold to Bill Fratsky. Okay, we have lots of other vintage OG stuff to go through. Is that another crate of new vinyl, or is that this one here?
So that's what's new on.
I got more stuff there to show, but we'll do this one first. What time is it? 8:58? Okay. We'll probably take a break at 9:30 tonight. I still have new arrivals to show in the meantime. Okay, we need to get some auctions rolling. Do we have anything new over here to show? Is that Def Leppard ready to sell, or I was gonna put up another $1 start.
Yeah, EX.
We have Def Leppard, Hysteria. All right. Grade is EX, very close to near mint. Has the original inner sleeve here. Def Leppard Hysteria. We need a $60 start on this. Still hadn't been repressed. Yeah, very nice copy. We'll grade it EX. Still hadn't been repressed in a while. I remember when we had stacks of these things, new 2LP remasters. But that is a $60 start. It is a 1987 OG press. David Cordell's at 60. Def Leppard. Original inner sleeve. We've cleaned the vinyl, of course, and we got it in a new anti-static. Classic album. Not currently in print at the moment. Or it's probably in print, it's just waiting repress. Which a lot of the stuff that's waiting repress, it could be a while before we see it. All right, let me get back down. Kelly McDonald's at 70. All right. I need to put something else. I'm trying to find a good dollar start box. Let me find one of these cherry pick bins. At least so we can keep something rolling, right? Kind of ran out of stuff I had. Actually, yeah. Let me pull something. Give me 1 second. Let me find a bin and stuff. Maybe right here. What's in this? Oh yeah, here we go. This should get the pot stirring. Led Zeppelin, the song remains the same. The cover is how we normally find them. If we have a clean cover, we're usually like, why is this clean? You know, what's going on? Some kind of club or issue. This is a USOG, has the original black inner sleeves, gatefold, of course, with the book. It's the vinyl is very, very nice. EX Plus, Near Mint Minus. This album usually is kind of worn out. It's like it was played a lot, but just superficials. We're going to get a little crazy and call it a $1 start. Gatefold's in really good shape. Led Zeppelin, song remains the same. $1 start. Rock and Roll Celebration Day. I've listened to this so much. Song remains the same. Rain Song, Dazed and Confused, which takes up an entire side. No Quarter, Stairway to Heaven, Moby Dick, Whole Lot of Love. OG, song remains the same. Has some sticker residue on it. $1 start on that. I think we offered that the other night for like $75. All right, let's see what's in this bin. This is kind of some obscure new arrivals in here. And there's some very well-known stuff too. G-Force. G-Force is 1999 on Jet Records, featuring Gary Moore. G-Force, 1999. Firefall, Luna Sea, $9.99. Collector's Records of the 50s and 60s is $12.99. Collector's Records of the 50s and 60s. Orleans, Gold Stamp Promo, $9.99. Wilton Fiddler, what's that say? Inherit the Wind, Wilton Fiddler, $9.99 in shrink wrap. George Benson collaboration with Earl Klugh, $14.99. Richard Davis, first on G-Force, sold to Richard Davis. Okay, our Zeppelin, I've got Sean Foxbower at $43 on Led Zeppelin. Sean is at $43 on Led Zeppelin. Kelly is back in on Def Leppard at $85. Def Leppard Hysteria, Kelly McDonald, $85. And I've got Sean Foxbower. Eddie McKenna's back in on Zeppelin at $50. Eddie's at $50 on Zeppelin. Def Leppard Hysteria's at $85. When Def Leppard Hysterias go out of print, OGs, any of them, they get expensive. That's one of the biggest albums of the 80s to not be in print at all times. It's kind of, they should press a big batch of those. Loretta Lynn's Country Classics. This is a Crisco promotional record, $19.99. There she is, Loretta and her Crisco. That is $19.99. Mel Live. That's how they do it too. Mel Live. Mel and the Statesiders. Gold Stamp Promo. Mel Tillis is $9.99. The Slivers. I think it's the Slivers. Brazar. $9.99. $9.99. Mel Tillis, Me and Pepper is $9.99. Sean wants Ale. Loretta Lynn. Def Leppard is going once, going twice to Kelly for $85. 80 is on Led Zeppelin at $50, going once, going twice. John Young. Silvers. The Silvers. The Y in there kind of, messes you up. Another Mel Tillis, California Road, $9.99. Herb Albert's Greatest Hits, $19.99. Johnny Winter and is $19.99. John Cougar, Scarecrow is $19.99. John Cougar, Scarecrow. George Michael, Father Figure. Where's Carlene at? $19.99. George Michael, that's a 12-inch single. Def Leppard, let's put that up for auction. I meant to pull that out. That is coming up next. Def Leppard Pyromania, as soon as we sell the other Def Leppard. Alice Cooper's Greatest Hits, $26.99 in shrink wrap. Debbie Blair on JC. Debbie Blair gets John Cougar. And Carlene, she was first. George Michael. Chrissy was second. Hold on a second. Yeah, Debbie Blair gets JC. That's John Cougar. Carlene put G. That's for George Michael. Looks like Chrissy was second. Walt was second on John Cougar. David Cordell was third on George Michael. Bill Fratsky was fourth. Alice Cooper's Greatest Hits. That's $26.99 in shrink wrap. John Denver, Rhymes and Reasons is $19.99. And we have a 10-inch picture disc, Stun, S-T-U-N, $9.99. Walt Disney's Fantasia, $49.99. That's a thick packaging. Lots of, I think that's 2 LPs and a book, $49.99. Mike Cochran, we already sold G-Force. Richard Davis was first on that one. Kevin Huffman is first on Alice Cooper, though. Mike, we've already sold George Michael. The Orleans album is self-titled. I thought they had already had a... Yeah, this one's just called Orleans. Oh, he said, what's on? No Ordinary. Well, we'll give it about 5 seconds. We'll have Craig. Don't worry. Craig will send you that track listing. William Simmons on Fantasia. William Simmons, you were first on that. It doesn't have any hits, though. It doesn't have Still the One or... there's no hits on it. If you're looking for hits, that's not the album. Okay, let's go ahead and sell these. Def Leppard Hysteria. That is sold to Kelly McDonald for $80 or $85. $85. Kelly McDonald gets the Hysteria. Eddie McKenna gets Led Zeppelin for $50. Song remains the same. Those are both sold. Heartwood, $9.99. Jamie Miller said he'll take it. Okay. Sold. Jamie Miller. Next is Glenn Campbell, the greatest hits of Glenn Campbell, $14.99. Johnny Cash, the Sun Singles Collection, 2 LP, $29.99. Some kind of box set here. What is this? The original soundtrack of the Walter Reed Jr. Joseph Strick production, James Joyce, Ulysses. This is a soundtrack box set for Ulysses, $24.99. Glenn Fry, the All-Nighter, is sealed, $39.99. Let's put up a couple more auctions. Let's put up the Pyromania that I just showed. This is a $45 start. Def Leppard, Pyromania. We have it ultrasonically clean. This is pristine. $45 start. This is not a club pressing either. So I think, I don't know if John even put it back in here. This was that record that the OGs didn't come with an inner sleeve. And I think the plastic inner sleeve that was in here was kind of like deteriorating. So we got it in a new anti-static. But this didn't come with, like, the OGs didn't come with a printed inner sleeve. If yours does have a printed inner sleeve, then it's not OG, or at least not an OG inner sleeve. $45 start. This is OG, though. Def Leppard Pyromania. Near mint on that one. $45 start. Mark Robinson wants to Johnny Cash. Sold to Mark Robinson. Next is Billy Jack, and this has the 110 Soldier, $24.99. $24.99. Theme from Billy Jack. That's the soundtrack. Gatefold, $24.99. Heretics, Gods and Gangsters, limited edition vinyl pressing, $19.99. Heretics. Me and Jerry, Chad Atkins and Jerry Reed is $14.99. Billy sold to Rydell Martin. Billy Jack sold to Rydell Martin. Hi-Fi in Focus, Chad Atkins is $19.99. Does have a sing split right up here. Yeah, sing split along the top. LPM mono, early RCA. Catalog number is 1577. What year would that be? That has to be kind of early. 1957. 1957. Vinyl, no condition notes on the vinyl though. Yeah. I've seen enough RCA. You can kind of... Catalog number of LPM 1577, that's got to be getting in the 50s. 1957, mono, Chet Atkins, sold to John Young. Looking for a $45 start on Pyromania. I'm about to pull something else out over here to start for $1. What do we got here? Yeah, let's do this. Oh, wait a minute. He wants the Chad and Jerry. He wants this one, not the one you just tagged. My bad. Chad and Jerry. T-Rex. This is a VG copy. Probably a VG minus on the cover because of the ring wear. But this is another one. They're always, it's like Boston. It always has the ring wear. Mark Bolan gatefold. VG copy. $1 start. Electric Warrior featuring Bang a Gong. U.S. Press, $1 start on T-Rex. Def Leppard, $45 start. Final call on Def Leppard. Pyromania. I guess everybody just bought the new reissue, so the demand for OGs has crashed. Because normally that one would be bringing $75, $85. But when they reissue something in heavy numbers, like we still got a stack of $30 reissue Def Leppards, it's like you can pretty much chart, you can check Discogs and like prices go shoo. So, Chet Atkins is $19.99. It happens on everything. A lot of people on an album like that, most people don't care if they have an OG or a reissue. They just want to listen to Def Leppard. Here's another Chet Atkins I don't see too often. Stringing along with Chet Atkins, this is $19.99. LPM 1236. LPM 1236. Does this have a copyright? Yeah, this is 1956. This is 1956. That one is sold to John Young. T-Rex is at $15 with Mark Robinson. And if anybody wants to buy Pyromania, it is $44.99. First come, first serve on Def Leppard now. $44.99. If you want a new sealed reissue, we still have them in stock for $29.99. Or you can have the OG here for $44.99. T-Rex is at $15 with Mark Robinson. J.J. Johnson Quintet. J.J. Johnson is $29.99. White label promo. T-Rex Tanner is checking right now. We do have some new stuff, I think. 6i white label promo. Paul Brothers wants Pyromania. We do have a live, and I don't know if we've sorted it, but we had a new like T-Rex back in '72 or something like that. Paul Brothers gets Pyromania, by the way. Sean Jones is at 19 on the VG T-Rex. John Denver's Greatest Hits, $14.99. Mark Robinson's at 20. A La Carte. This is a Warner Brothers sampler, $24.99. And Raging Fire, Faith Love Was Made Of, $19.99 in shrink wrap. There's T-Rex. I wish I had my high-end. If I had my high-end band handy, I would be putting some stuff up for new starts over there. Let's see what else I got here. Let's do this thing right here. We just got some good records in here. We just need to, I'm just ready to put up for dollar start auctions. Mark Robinson's at 20 on T-Rex. How about a German pressing of Derek and the Dominoes live featuring Eric Clapton in concert? Derek and the Dominoes. This is a German pressing, gatefold. German. $1 start. Derek and the Dominoes. This thing looks really, really nice. German pressing. Blues Power. Let It Rain. In the Presence of the Lord. There's one on here that's really good. Got to Get Better in a Little While. Yeah, that one's really good. $1 start on Derek and the Dominoes. T-Rex is at 20 with Mark Robinson. Paul Brothers got Pyromania for sticker there, Tanner, or whatever I wanted to start it at. $44.99. Dakota wants John Denver. Sean's out on T-Rex, so T-Rex is going once, going twice to Mark Robinson. And then David Cordell asked what's on the sampler, and so does Stacy. So David gets first dibs, then Stacy. Sampler has St. Paradise, Junior Walker, Con Hunley, Candy Station, Adam Mitchell, Robert Palmer, Soundford Townsend, Danny O'Keefe, Gibson Brothers, Bellamy Brothers, Climax Blues Band, Duncan Brown, Madeline Kane, Runner, Mavis Staples, the B-52s, Nitro, Roger Voudouris, Emmylou Harris, Manfred Mann, Maria Muldaur, and Bootsy's Rubber Band. And that is $24.99. That's David's if he wants it. If he passes, then Stacy's if she wants it. John Young is at $1 on Derek and the Dominoes. Susie wants Raging Fire. Wayne Heat wants Jerry Reed. That's already sold. John Young bought that one. Derek and the Dominoes 5, 5, 6, 5, 10, 10. German pressing. And let's go ahead and sell T-Rex to, before I lose it in the feed, Mark Robinson for $20. Susie, this is yours if you want it. $20 Mark Robinson. Wizard Lisp. Wizard Lisp is $14.99. The Sensitive Sound of Dionne Warwick, $9.99 on Scepter Records. Dionne Warwick. The Temptations, All Directions. This one has Papa Was a Rolling Stone, $14.99 on The Temptations. Stacy Will Take, the Warner Brothers sampler. Derek and the Dominoes is up to just only $15. German pressing of In Concert. Eric Clapton, of course. Robert Johnson on WL. That was Wizard Lisp, sold to Robert Johnson. Stacy got the Warner Brothers. Jeannie Pinnell on The Temptations, sold to Jeannie Pinnell. Next is Don Ellis at Fillmore. Don Ellis, $24.99. Erasure, A Little Respect, maxi single, $14.99. Born and Raised, Holy Wars. Born and Raised, Holy Wars, $14.99. Herb Albert, What Now My Love, Near Mint in shrink wrap, $19.99. Joe Williams, the overwhelming Joe Williams, is sealed, $29.99. Buffy Santa Marie, She Used to Want to Be a Ballerina, is $9.99. Courtney's next on The Temptations. Jeff McMaster is at $16 on Derek and the Dominoes. Paul Brothers, First to Erasure. What's the story on the Travis trip? Alex, this is now a buy it now. No one bid. $125, $19.90, shrink wrap. It's first come, first serve, $124.99 if you want it. Derek and the Dominoes is now up to $20 with Jim Ann stamp. The Bell Stars Slick Trick on blue vinyl, $14.99. The Bell Stars, $14.99. Tony's out on Derek and the Dominoes. Wayne Heats at $22. T-Rex, Elemental Child Live. So we have Bob Riger. We have T-Rex Live, original radio broadcast, purple vinyl that kind of matches the cover. That is $36.99. And then we have T-Rex Gold, which is a greatest hits. 20th Century Boy, Get It On, Metal Guru, Hot Love, Children of the Revolution, Ride a White Swan, Telegram Sam. That's only $34.99. Then we have a live one. Brian, let's see. Wayne Heats at $22 on Derek and the Dominoes. The vinyl is near mint. And yes, this is the club. This is the 1990 Record Club edition. Vinyl is pristine. Guaranteed near mint. And then cover, shrink wrap, not a lot. The cover shows very, very, very little wear. There's no wear. So, Bob Riger wants the T-Rex Gold, and Sherry Darnell takes the T-Rex Purple. So that's sold to Bob Riger. Sherry Darnell takes the purple. So those good pulls, Tanner. Those both sold. We got some other T-Rex sealed stuff new around here somewhere. Wayne Heats at $22 on Derek and Dominoes. I'm about to review that in just a second. Let me finish this bin, or let me show a couple more. Stray Moye. Stray is $19.99. Die cut kind of gimmick cover. The Stanley Brothers and the Clinch Mountain Boys, vintage years. Stanley Brothers, $19.99. Olivia Newton-John, Have You Ever Been Mellow, is $9.99. And Texas Playboys, original Texas Playboys, $14.99. Derek and the Dominoes back here is going once, going twice. Wayne Heat has this for $22. It's a OG German pressing, and this is a near mint, very pristine German pressing. That is a $22 bid right now. Going once, going twice. That's been up for a while. And let me pull some, let me get this bin I've been pulling this stuff out of. Let me get it down where I can flip to it better. I'll find something. I'll find a couple more. Let's see what's in here. That's good stuff. Well, I had this the last time, and I couldn't believe no one was interested. So what we'll do is we'll put it up for a $1 start, along with the cards. Jim Anstance back in at $25. Alex Roman says he'll take the Travis Tritt. Sold to Alex Roman. Here's our new auctions. We have a Cars Heartbeat City. Cars Heartbeat City. OG. This thing's really cool. The cover is all, that's technically the front right there. That's technically the front. There's technically the back, even though it has the title on it. Gatefold pressing. Original inner sleeve. You can sing along to Drive. Who's going to tell you when it's too late? Magic is on here. Hello Again. Heartbeat City, You Might Think. $1 start. $1 start on the Cars Heartbeat City. Is this a promo? No, that's just the color of the label. $1 start, near mint. This is a nice copy. Overall cover, vinyl. $1 start on the Cars Heartbeat City. You need that. Derek and the Dominoes is at 26. And we had Greg Allman and Cher, Allman and Woman, To the Hard Way, $1 start. I think that's the original inner sleeve that came with it, even though it was generic. Vinyl on this is near mint. Allman and Woman, Greg Allman and Cher, To the Hard Way, $1 start. Warner Brothers, of course, an OG. I don't think it's ever been reissued. 1977. That's a $1 start. A lot going on now. Let me get caught up in the comments right quick. Alice got Travis Tritt. Bob Reiger said, good job, Tanner. Derek and the Dominoes went 25, 26. So Wayne Heat has it for 26. Jeff, you're out. If you're watching on YouTube, you may not be able to see Wayne's Heat, but he came in first at 26 on Derek and the Dominoes. You're at 26. Stone Temple Pilots. I don't have any OG stuff, but I have lots of reissues. Did you sell Marvin Got Heard for the Grapevine? David, I kept that. That's not until I can take it home and check mine. Kristen is at 5 on the Cars, 2020. Sean's at 28. Sean Foxbower is at, we always round up, no penny increments, but Sean is at 28 on the Cars. Jeff McIntosh is at a whopping $1 bid on Greg Allman. Jim's out on Derek and the Dominoes. Jimmy's at 5 on Allman, I think. Mark Robinson's at 30 on the Cars. Okay, lots going on. So final call though on Derek and the Dominoes. Wayne Heat 26. I hadn't heard from Jeff McIntosh though. If Jeff's out, we'll go ahead and sell that pretty quick. Here's what's left in this bin. Texas Playboys. Texas Playboys, Olivia Newton-John, Stanley Brothers, Stray Moyer, the Bell Stars, Buffy Santa Marie, Joe Williams, Herb Albert, Born and Raised, Don Ellis, Dionne Warwick, J.J. Johnson, Chet Atkins, Heretics, Glenn Fry, Ulysses, Glenn Campbell, Hartwood, Stun, John Denver, Johnny Winter, Herb Albert, Mel Tillis, Silvers, Mel Tillis, George Benson, Earl Clue, Wilton Felder, Collector's Records of the 60s, and Firefall. Okay, so let's go ahead and sell Derek and the Dominoes. This is Wayne Heat is at $26. Let me make sure Jim set out, and Jeff McMaster. Let's go ahead and sell that then. $26, Derek and the Dominoes. That is sold to Wayne Heat. $26. Okay, I'll get those caught up in just a second. First, Aaron Gardner wants the Silvers. Aaron Gardner on the Silvers. Cars out. Okay. There we go. I think I got a bin stuff over here. I have not. It's getting pretty close to 9:30, so I'm going to start this crate. But when the current auctions on the table wrap up, we'll probably pause and then come back. T-Rex Gold. T-Rex Gold was $34.99 if you want us to order you one, Preston. It's about to be 9:30, which I was going to stop, but we got a couple auctions going, which may take a while. But I'm going to start this bin. When these are done, we'll pause. We'll come back in 30 minutes exactly at whatever time we pause, and we'll continue doing $1 start auctions. I will do some recaps, and I got some stuff from the Birmingham collection. The Birmingham collection is like some of that stuff that's left over. I got some sealed Pearl Jam OG. I still got some of the Jimmy Page and Robert Plant. I'm going to show some of those, and it's like, let's make a deal, you know. I'll discount them a little to get them sold. We got now like 4 crates of high-end records that hadn't sold. which means we're ready to sell them. Japanese pressings, we'll do some of that in part 2, along with $1 starts. Mark Robinson was at 30 on the cars. That's the highest bid I've seen. Mark Robinson's at 30 on the cars. Near mint, OG, pristine. Allman Brothers, or Greg Allman and Cher, Allman and Woman, is at $20 with Will Harper. 20 on that, 30 on this. Going once, going twice on both of them. 20 and 30 are current bids. Going once, going twice. Have I missed anything else, Tanner? A lot going on. I got Aaron Silvers. And let's get started on this bin. Flaming Drums, Olin Tunji. Flaming Drums. This is sealed on Columbia 360 stereo, which I know if you open that up, it would be a 2i. That is sealed, $39.99. What's in the crate of Japanese? We still got an REO Speedwagon we hadn't sold, but we have some Queen. I think we still got some Van Halen over there. But, we'll either reduce them and put them up for auction, or we'll do kind of a best offer deal. Wayne Shorter, Moto Grosso Fio on Blue Note, $39.99. Chris Farrar wants the drums. Sealed, 1962, Columbia 360 sound. That's crazy. It's this sealed jazz stuff from the 60s we've got. War, The World is a Ghetto in shrink wrap, $19.99. War, The World is a Ghetto. So, final call. Mark Robinson's at 30 on the cars, and Will Harper's at 20 on Allman and Cher. Final call. Mahavishnu Orchestra, Visions of the Emerald Beyond, is sealed, $39.99. Sealed with hype sticker. $39.99. Mahavishnu Orchestra. Aaron Gardner gets War. Mahavishnu Orchestra is sealed. Duke Pearson's Big Band. Introducing Duke Pearson's Big Band on Blue Note, $34.99. The Whack Whack, the Young Holt Trio on Brunswick in shrink wrap, $19.99. Ornette Coleman, New York is Now on Blue Note, 1968 sealed Blue Note, $79.99. That is sealed, 1968 pressing. The People Get Ready, the Freedom Sounds, Wayne Henderson on Atlantic, $19.99. $19.99. Check out that Atlantic label. $19.99. The Young Holt Unlimited, The Beat Goes On, Brunswick in shrink wrap, $19.99. Douglas 9, My Goals Beyond, Mahavishnu John McLaughlin, $19.99 in shrink wrap. More Drums of Passion, another Utangini. I'm really butchering his name. $19.99. That's in shrink wrap. Another Columbia. Let's see what this label looks like. That's a Columbia 2i stereo. So yeah, that other one that was sealed, when you open it, that's what it's going to look like. This is in the original. Actually, I don't think this record, some people that know this may agree with me. This record, may have been sealed, but this is also in a perforated bag. Yeah, it's in shrink wrap, so it would have came sealed. But some of these Columbia records, like I know Bob Dylan Blonde on Blonde, those never did originally come sealed. Just the bag was sealed. See how this is perforated? So, there's that. Okay, Tanner, let's go ahead and tag these last two auctions, and then we'll probably stop right there because it is exactly 9:30, and then we'll come back at 10. So the cars is sold to Mark Robinson for $30. Mark Robinson, you get the cars for $30. Will Harper, you get Greg Allman and Cher for $20. Good deals on both of those. I hadn't seen a comment in a couple minutes. Plus, it is now exactly 9:30. I always hate to stop because I'm afraid people won't come back, but I promise you we got some great stuff. At exactly 10 o'clock, we're going to finish this bin. There's some good stuff in here, never shown before, and we have a whole nother crate of stuff never shown before. Chris Farrar, last sale of part 1, he wants more drums. So did Chris Farrar. It's 9:30 Central Daylight Time. We'll be back at 10 o'clock Central Daylight Time. 30 minutes right here. Come back. We're going to have $1 start auctions, new arrivals, and we're going to go through some grails from the Birmingham collection, a final review from last Thursday because we went so late and there's so much good stuff that didn't sell. Walking into the Clarksdale, we got Pearl Jam sealed by Neural. I think there's one other like really expensive record up there too still. So 30 minutes. We will be back. I